Okay, folks, as you probably just heard, we are in a rain delay. So I'm kind of just chilling. I guess I'll be here. I don't know. I might put on a game. I might play some baseball or something. But yeah, so hopefully we can get. We'll try to provide some entertainment for you. I'm not really much of an entertainer, I guess, but I do try. Is it raining everywhere? I guess. I mean, we're fine over here in Texas, or at least my part of the state. But yeah, no, we're just kind of waiting. Of course, the story of the day is the Pirates. They have already won the series against the Reds. Believe it or not, they won the first two games. But man, it is. The Reds, of course, still technically alive. The Diamondbacks did lose last night. The Mets also lost. So all really, nothing was lost due to yesterday's results. The Mets losing to the Cubs, Diamondbacks losing to the Dodgers in extras, and of course the Reds losing to the Pirates also in extras. So, like I said, folks, we're just going to have to wait, I guess chill for a second. I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of waiting to see. I'm going to get some more votes in, and pretty much if it's just chill, we'll be back. I'll just leave it on this screen, and then I'll try to put we're in a rain delay or something like that. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting to see. I have no information on when it's going to resume. Let's me to just recheck everything here. I'm on the Twitter or the X, as they say. Pirates haven't even announced that we're in a delay. The Reds, I believe, said they'll provide more information. So they don't have any information. That was an hour ago. So, yeah, like I said, we're just kind of waiting, trying to get all the inside sources. And, we'll hopefully get this game for you guys. I know it's a very important game. It's actually my last Pirates game of the season. So that's kind of sad. And yeah, of course the Reds, they're waiting to go to see, and see if they can go to the playoffs. They got to, of course, win. But the tarp is still on, so we're just kind of waiting. Let's chill together. Well, hey, I don't know. I mean, because just chill would be me stepping away. I mean, I can put on a video game or something. I can provide some entertainment when it comes to that. But yeah, like I said, I have no information on when this game is going to start again. The tarp is still on the field. So yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Of course, feel free to chat away. Feel free to chat away in the comments. I mean, it's pretty much a Q&A session here, I guess. I don't know how many questions you want to ask. I'm just another guy, another person, so it's. I don't know how much stuff you want to know about a random person on the internet. Again, I'm just trying to find as much information, and hopefully we can get some information. We're going live at this one. Okay, that's great. You had a really cool idea for your channel. What you got? I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I'm ready to take this thing to the next level. I already have an idea. I might make a video soon. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Might do that. I'm not too sure. So, what's good? Found your channel. How's it going? Appreciate you for finding the channel. We're just kind of waiting. Unfortunately, we're in a rain delay, so we unfortunately have to chill. So for the first Wednesday of the season, pick a game, and that game would be for the channel championship. So the Wednesday of the season, pick a game, and that game would be for the channel championship. Whoever wins would defend their title the following Wednesday. I see what you're doing. That's neat. I like that. We'll see. I repeat until it, and that would be, yeah, I gotcha. Huh, that's actually not bad. Just pick, the winner of the Wednesday game would play the next Wednesday, and yeah. No, I like it. That's actually not too bad. Though I kind of am already, as far as next season, I'm kind of trending in a different direction on how I'm going to do it. Of course, it's going to be Pirates, but I'm going to take some inspiration from another channel and how he decides his games are called. So that's kind of how I'm going to lean next year. Won't be every game like he does. Definitely don't have the subscribers for that, but I think we can have some fun there. At least one day a week. But, I mean, maybe another day of the week we can try that. You're a Detroit Tigers fan. Okay, Jared. Well, I know you guys have definitely seen, better days as of late, losers of 8 in a row. But good news there, Jared, you still have the final wild card spot because the Astros have lost 5 in a row. So, again, they're showing that we're still in a rain delay. So again, depending on what you guys want, right now it's just chill. So you don't want the video game. Q&A and play a game, just chill. So I guess, I don't know if chilling is pretty much the same thing as a Q&A. But, I don't know. But I do like that idea, Hammer. That's something I could definitely see moving forward. But again, I'm just kind of hanging out. We're still in a rain delay. I might just ignore the poll results and put on the game anyway. Again, during that game, we'll chill. I mean, if I'm chilling, like for me, I should have framed the question a little bit differently because chilling would be this, folks. Like that would be that, and then I go mute. So that's chilling. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking there. Did you see the Lions game, the Ravens? I actually did not see that game, but I, was keeping tabs with it. I covered a baseball game that Monday, and it ended up being a good decision. What was it, Brewers Padres? Yeah, it was a great decision for me. But yeah, no, I did not see the game, but I heard about it. I definitely heard about it, and of course, the Lions won. I was wrong. I ended up picking the Ravens to win that one. And I ended up being incorrect. So kind of a shocker there. My picks, of course, for this week, well, I made a show about it, but, no one watches the show, so that's okay. But, yeah, the Cardinals, I have them winning tonight, kind of an upset there. Steelers over the Vikings, I don't really feel confident in that one. Washington over Atlanta, Bills over the Saints, Lions over the Browns, Patriots over the Panthers, Chargers over the Giants, Eagles over the Buccaneers, Texans over the Titans, Rams over the Colts, Niners over the Jags, Chiefs over the Ravens, kind of doing an upset, but not really. I don't know why the Chiefs wouldn't be the favorite because they've owned the Ravens, but it is what it is. Bears over the Raiders, Packers over the Cowboys, Dolphins over the Jets, and Broncos over the Bengals. Feel like those are solid picks. A few of them are iffy, but, of course, upsets happen every weekend, so. You want $8 on Prize Picks? Nice. But again, folks, we are in a rain delay. If you're wondering what's going on, there's a poll, and it kind of has it there. So we're just kind of chilling. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling and waiting for this game. The final conclusion of this one, I have no update on the time. I checked about 5 minutes ago, and they provided nothing. None of the Twitter. Pirates haven't even acknowledged the rain delay. Like, they have not even. Like they said, yeah, we've optioned Moretta to the minors and called up Chase Sugart. So, yeah, nothing on the rain delay. As for the Reds, they at least acknowledged it, but then they said, yeah, we'll provide more information. That was an hour ago. So, they don't care about us. RC, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm just hanging out. We're just ready for baseball, but baseball isn't ready for us because we're in a delay. A delay on Dr. Delay. Only bet one hit last night was Rangers -1.5 in DeGrom. Oh, man. Geez, laying in the rain delay with delay, yeah. All right, so this is what I'll do. I'm kind of going to ignore the thing anyway. So thank you guys for participating in the poll. But you know what? My vote counts as 100. So we're just going to – I'll go ahead and continue interacting with you guys. But what I will do to keep the – stuff moving is I'll just play a game, and of course as soon as the game is on, we will head over there. So I'm just refreshing this to make sure. It's no rain here where I am. Oh, really? No, I won't get to finish with you now with the delay. I'd have to get. Oh man, Jay, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's unfortunate. I'm refreshing this feed, refreshing, and we got nothing. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just play some MLB The Show. I'll actually play my franchise I've been playing for a while now. And, you know, I kind of intentionally make it hard on myself because I like to trade all my good players. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I like rebuilding like every few years because I'm really good. I'm really good at managing money. So anyway, yeah, we're just kind of chilling in the rain delay, folks. Again, feel free to chat down below. And I will try to, I will, because, literally, I got nothing for you because, again, it's in a rain delay. So we'll just be playing, actually, we'll do Pirates Reds. So that's what we'll do. And I don't think, hold on. I think you'd probably prefer if there's noise. I don't know if you guys play, we play the Vikings. Hopefully. Alright, so we're going to click. So you might be able to hear a little bit of the noise. I'm not too sure. Hopefully you do. If you can't, I'm sorry. I don't know what's, what all that be about. How do you bet on the ESPN app? I have no idea, actually. I've never bet on the ESPN app. I've actually never bet. Ever. I'm doing a career mode on college football and end up playing for the Hey, that's fun. We'll do some classic. No. Actually, I like the current Reds one, but I'll do the classic. Not necessarily a classic, but a 2000s Pirates. Again, if you're wondering what's going on, we're in a rain delay, folks. I promise you I'm not catfishing. I promise you this is not a video game channel. We're just kind of doing our thing here. And what I'm doing is I'm playing a franchise game in the year like 2035. So, yeah, there's not going to be anyone you recognize here, I don't think. I traded away all my Pirates players. Brian Reynolds, I actually optioned him to AAA just a few moments ago. He's like 60 overall, but that's a loss. The Vikings win probably. Again, folks, we are in a rain delay. Rain delay. Check the poll. Please do not think, oh, this guy's just playing video games. Oh, that's what he wanted to do. No, trust me. We're just kind of just chilling. So we'll just do that. Okay, that's great. So again, we're just kind of waiting. Again, as soon as I get any information about the Pirates Reds game, I will get that along to you. Rest assured that this is just entertainment for the time being. Used to play the association franchise. Yeah, no, that was fun. Vikings need to beat Rodgers. All right, this mic stinks. So I'm gonna be like awkward over here. All right, this is not good. I'm taking that all the way because I'm still messing with things. Nothing. Still got nothing. It didn't really look all that bad whenever I was checking the weather earlier, but. Yeah, we got nothing earlier. How do you get rookies on your franchise? What do you mean by that? There's a draft, and you have to sign them every 2 days. It's kind of a little more complicated in this one, but it's kind of neat, I guess. Let's see. Do you simulate your games? Oh yeah, I simulate almost every game. I play very few. I play once or twice a season, and then that's pretty much it. And I can see you guys can't actually hear that. What the heck? Hold on. Sometimes it reads it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm playing on all-star difficulty if anyone's wondering. I wish I had a better mic. Then I went to lead in. I'm not good at this, by the way. I never said I was. Let's see here again. Still refreshing. Got nothing. It's the new ones. 25. The reaction. Hope it's a big day for Pittsburgh. Well, unfortunately, we're kind of waiting for Tambo because we're in a rain delay. So, tell you what. Since I'm not good at this, the Reds will probably win on this one, and probably in real life. There's no way. I don't think the Reds would get swept. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, come on, Delay. You're no match for me. I once played all 82 games. Oh, man, I could never do that. I could never do it. Playing all 162 baseball games would be pretty crazy. I feel like I'm talking loud, but it's probably not on your end because I'm looking at the bar. It's still like very low green. Again, folks, we are in a delay. I'm going to say that like every 2 minutes. Everyone that's like tuned in probably going to be really annoyed. But yeah, Reds have only been swept once. Yeah, I know. I just can't see. I just can't see the Reds getting swept, especially in Cincinnati. Just can't see it happening. Tell you though, delay 82 games. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, you got to attach these players. What are you playing? I'm playing MLB The Show because we're in a delay. Rain delay, rain delay, rain delay. Again, as soon as I get any information on the game, I will be sure to get it along to you guys. And again, feel free to chat down below since I got nothing here. I got nothing going on. I would have felt like a jerk if, you know. I'm just swinging at everything, by the way. I don't take pitches, apparently. But, yeah, we're just kind of chilling. I'm still refreshing. Reds got swept by the Dodgers and the A's. Really, the A's? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. This is not good for my back. Are the Pirates going to win today? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trending for a no, to be honest with you. Because, again, it's so hard to sweep the Reds. And the Reds are, again, they I mean, they're only, I don't know. It's just it was a good game yesterday. I feel like the Reds could have won it for sure. So, yeah. But yeah, again, folks, we're in a rain delay, so definitely don't get discouraged. Don't unsub. I know it'd be like, you know, very kind of weird. Like, hey, you know, this isn't the game. Well, if you looked on Google, you would see it's in a rain delay. So that just keep that in mind. Just don't think I'm betraying you. You're in the year 2035. Yeah. What time will the game start? I got nothing. As soon as I find anything, Jeremiah, I am letting you know. But I've been refreshing the feed like every 30 seconds, and I got nothing. But I am trying to find it. Let's see here. Yeah, I got nothing still. Nothing. Tarp is still on the field as of 6 minutes ago. So there you go. Which again, they showed us coverage just a few moments ago, and there's like nothing to be worried about. It looked like. So I don't know. Again, we're still in a delay. Nothing happening. Wish you guys could hear that. I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Taking all the way there. Yeah, good. I don't know. Look, I'm doing the Luis Arias strat, and they don't want to pitch. All right, here we go. He's going to pitch it here. Nope, no, he's not. Come on, Dudley. Let's see those players break a sweat. Yeah, based on the future radar, rain to end about 1. Okay, so it shouldn't be that much longer. The rain is spreading east, and the Yankees game and ball might be delayed as well. Jeez. All right, let me refresh. Again, still in a delay. Got no information. Hopefully we get something going soon. It's just annoying when they don't announce a time, you know? I feel like everyone here is probably annoyed. And like I feel the same way. Like I prefer like, hey, just all right, when do you think? Like 30 more minutes, we'll provide another update. Like they're not constantly providing an update. You know? I think that's something they should easily do. It doesn't take much. Like every 20 minutes, it's like, hey, we got you. Or like even 15, every just a quarter of an hour. That was Central Time. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, that's not good. Well, then we might be here for a while, folks. So I might be raining for another hour. All right, thank you. I don't play 162 games for the show. You play some? Yeah, that's me. I play like maybe 2 or 3 a year, and then I sim. And then I'll play a little bit of the playoffs, but even then I sim the playoffs. Honestly. You're from Wisconsin. Oh, I got you. I just know I'm going to lose people. I know I'm going to lose subs. I'm going to check it right now. Okay, I'm actually even. That's good. I just know it. I just know this will like be a problem. I did it anyway. Just to chat, you know? Just to cue. Is this game on PC? No, it's on console. I have an Xbox. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Definitely wouldn't play 162 games. Yeah, no, I would never. I don't think I've ever played a season even for football. Like, I've never played an... Well, no, that's a lie. I did once. It wasn't all that. Wasn't all that, folks. And I apologize if it sounds like I'm yelling. I'm talking loud to try to keep... Because I know apparently my mic is bad, so... It's going to be caught. Really love the graphics of this game. No, it's not on PC. It's console. It's the newest console. Well, it's been about 3 or 4 years now. Refresh. Nothing. No one's talking about it anymore. There we go. That's a good ride. Oh, Victor Scott. It's gonna make the... Or is that not Victor? Yeah, that is Victor Scott. 2034. He's kicking butt, though, on the Reds now. Let's check again on the Reds Twitter, because they're the only ones actually saying anything about it. Nothing. Jeez, Pirates haven't even acknowledged the rain delay. Oh, the Pirates just acknowledged that this game is currently in a delay. Okay, thank you, Pirates. Played a full season of NHL, 95 and 93. Oh, man. I never played the Sega Genesis. I love the Sega Dreamcast though. I am a Sega Dreamcast guy. I still play the NFL 2K, NFL 2K1, and NFL 2K2 on Dreamcast. I love the Dreamcast. That's my first ever console. So again, and if you're just tuning in, we are in a delay on Dr. Delay. And as always, feel free to chat down below. You guys are pretty much the entertainment at this point because, you know, got nothing for you guys. Keep an eye on some of my Reg pages if it's daily. They usually keep things pretty updated. I'll let you know if I see something there. Okay, thank you. Again, I am, again, like refreshing the feed based on, okay, so Grok, apparently someone asked Grok, it could start in about an hour. That is brutal. So, again, I'm not going to keep, you guys feel free to check out and do whatever you'd like to do. I'll be here though, and of course we'll still call this game. There is a delay doubleheader today, of course, the Pirates and Reds. Tonight, if you're looking for a voice for Prime, if you don't have Prime or you'll be busy at work, I'll be covering the Thursday night football game between the Seahawks and the Cardinals as well. So just keep that in mind that I will be here tonight as well. I was hoping that, hey, I could hang out with the wife for a few hours. She gets home in about 3 hours. So I'm like, okay, well, that'd be good. But, because this game will end by then, hopefully. But no, not anymore. Not anymore. Looks like I'll be here with you guys, and that's fine. Yeah, that's all cool, of course. Nothing here in this fake game between the Pirates and the Reds in the year 2035. Pirates just won the World Series after I went 84-78. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. First system was the GameCube, then Xbox 360, then the PlayStation 4 and 5. Okay. Yeah, that sounds similar to me. So I had, Dreamcast, then PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and then I went to the Xbox Series X because I'm an idiot. If I go back in time, I would do the PlayStation 5. But I switched because my friends all got Xboxes, and then as soon as I get an Xbox, within a year, they're all on PC. So I'm like, okay, well, I regret that decision. Saw the Mariners made the playoffs. I feel like it's been a while since they've made it. Yeah, I think you're right. It's been a while. Are the Reds Mets still playing for the last wild card? Michael, yes. They have the Diamondbacks as well. I can go ahead and leave. Well, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me switch that off. And, yeah, pretty much as the standings stand, it's the Mets. They currently have it, of course. The Reds and Diamondbacks are just a one game back, and they all lost yesterday, so it's still very much wide open with 4 games left. Very exciting finish, but unfortunately not so exciting because we're in a delay on Dr. Delay. I promise I don't have it on easy mode as well. It's not the case. Yeah, I don't know. Is the game going to be... No, it's going to be played today. No, the rain's not going to last forever. It's going to last like an hour. No, this game will be played today. It's not... Jay said the rain wasn't too bad. It's going to be over in an hour, so yeah, we're just going to hopefully it's quicker. We'll see. Oh my gosh. If you like offense, well, this is not the MLB The Show game for you. Diamondbacks scare me. They have a lot of doing well. They have a way of doing well at the end of the season. They're a team that could wreck a lot of teams. They score runs, folks, and they allow a lot of runs. So they would be a scary team. Reds have owned the tiebreaker. Oh, Reds. Yeah, that's right. The Reds own the tiebreaker. So if they all finish with the same record, the Reds will be fine. There we go. That's a double. That is a double. Closer than I thought it would be. Jeez up. Good old Charlie Wallace. Let's go. Do the Reds control their own destiny? No, they do not. The Mets, again, they are down a game to the Mets. The Mets are 81-77. The Reds are 80-78. So, no, even the Reds went out. If the Mets went out, then it's over. If they're the same record, then yes. But, as of now, that's not the case. So the Reds need to get this going today against the Pirates. Really need to do that. They cannot afford to get swept by the Pirates, who have nothing to play for. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I have an update after this. Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to tag up. Okay, so we have an update. The first pitch will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Central. So let me go ahead and pause this. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hopefully that's up. Let me actually check it just in case. But yeah, first pitch will be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Let me just double check to see everything's good here. It is. All right, awesome. All right, so again, feel free to do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to make you guys stay here and watch video games. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know why there's no audio. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's something wrong with something. I couldn't tell you what, but I do know that it could take if it really wanted to, it could take sound from the actual games I actually call here. But for some reason when it's a video game, it does not take the sound. So I'm still trying to figure that out. That's a technical issue that I got to work out on my end. Why are so many baseball games playing behind paywalls? I don't know. I mean, they have an opportunity to grow the game, RC, and they just don't care. All right. But yeah, I mean, if baseball wanted to, they could easily be the number 2 sport in America. No, it's not. People view basketball more favorably, but baseball could easily be dominating the summer. They could have a free game every single day, get one of the networks to do it. Corporate profit, yeah. I mean, there's that. That's with everything, though. I was just watching something just with all the streaming services, all the movies and shows are behind 5 or 6, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO, Paramount. It's all garbage. Peacock. I mean, it's everything. It's so bad. But this is more of a political thing, and I don't need to talk about that. But yeah, it's gotten pretty bad. But yeah, sports as well. Sports obviously is terrible. Even football. Football, you have the NFL Sunday ticket, but that's not. You don't even get everything. You don't get the chance. Let's just say that's the only thing you have. You don't have DirecTV, Dish, or whatever. You can't even get the local games, and then you can't get the Sunday night game, and then you can't get the Monday night game. That's on ESPN. Then you can't get Prime. Then there's ESPN Plus. There's one ESPN Plus game, so they force you to get ESPN Plus. Then there's NFL Network. So much stuff. It's so stupid. I don't know. I mean, they're kind of abusing the fans, and I think one day the fans will punch back yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. But and obviously there's a reason I'm doing this. I do have it all, so hey, I can call the game, but there might be a day where it's I actually can't afford it. Now, if I start making money, then in theory I could write this off. I can write off the YouTube TV and all that as a business expense, which would be pretty cool. But that is probably next year. But how's it going? Still, yeah, no, the Mets are still in it. Michael Orsello was growing up the Cubs. Yeah, no, they were at WGN. It was really cool. Personally, would rather view here or pay here than watch any of the. I mean, oh, I totally get you. I totally get it. And that's why I mean, again, there's a market for this. So hopefully, again, if I'm good enough, then I could be doing this, for a living. So yeah, you guys get it for free, and then I make a little bit of money doing this from the ads and stuff like that, and all that. So that'd be neat. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's ridiculous. And of course, again, I'd be able to write it off as a business expense if I actually were making money. So it's pretty neat. Oh, geez, gave that a whack. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not good at this game. So 0-0 is your score here in this fake game. It's probably going to be the same thing with the actual Cincinnati game. I'll actually lock in here, folks. I hate the fact that this mic stinks. I hate it so much. And again, feel free to chat down below. Again, we're just kind of chilling for another 50 minutes. Then I'll go through the pregame and all that, and then we'll get to Cincinnati. I wish there was again, sound for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Got a feeling they'll get to Lodolo for 2 or 3 runs early. Really? We'll see. Obviously for me, I'd like that, but I don't know. I think the Pirates already won. They already got their dubs. Oh, that's good. That's going to be off the wall? Yeah, it is. I don't know how that works, but okay. All right. Reds will not make it to the playoffs. That's a bold take. It's a bold take. I don't know. We'll see. They do have the... Oh, man. I thought it was going to drop. Yeah, the Reds apparently do have the Brewers, so that's going to be pretty tough. I must look so awkward on your camera. Where it's just on the side over here. I think that's probably going to be the first thing when I upgrade, I should upgrade. I'll be getting a new mic. Because this is pretty bad. I have to lean in for this thing. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe this one will be fine. I don't know. Let me know how this. If it sounds the same, it sounds the same. It'll probably be interesting since they have the. Yeah, it's yeah, might be a problem. Hold on. Let me pause this. Let's see. Well, let me refresh this, see if they can provide an update. They cannot. Okay, so the schedule this weekend. Obviously, you have Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Yeah, that's totally live. And then there's, let's see, Cincinnati, of course, at Milwaukee. The Mets at Miami. And the Diamondbacks are at San Diego. So the easiest path is the Mets. So that's yeah, that's pretty tough if you're a Reds fan. So that's why this series was so crucial for the Reds. It really was. Pirates again winning 4-2 and then winning extras last night. That was an amazing game. Very fun finish. Maybe not for the Reds fans, but yeah, that's something that you know, it's like the Reds kind of threw it away. If they don't make it, it's, you know, they definitely have themselves to blame. But again, you just got to win today. Hopefully the Mets lose. I mean, if you're a Reds fan, Diamondbacks, again, you know, you have the tiebreaker, but, you know, they're playing the Dodgers, so I don't know. No idea. Again, we're in a rain delay, folks, so just sit tight or feel free to go away. That's perfectly fine. I, of course, will be here. Just chilling and waiting. Got another 45 minutes until this game begins. Thought about playing Fortnite, too. That's crazy. I haven't played Fortnite in a few months. I only play Fortnite, the OG map. I don't know if there's any Fortnite people here. I used to play that all the time, but not really since 2019. The Marlins will sweep the Mets. That's a pretty bold prediction there. I don't know if I buy it. The Marlins are okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, again, they are... I mean, their run differential's minus 91. That's worse than the Pirates. So that's my only thing with the Marlins. Like, they're not actually that good. They're just winning, which, I mean, that's what matters. But, you know, run differential, I think, tells a story on the team. I'm just so early. That's perfect right there. I'm just early on it. Come on. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough ask. The Mets, though, are pretty bad on the road. The Mets are 32-45 on the road, apparently. But apparently the Marlins are worse at home. They're 36-42. They're on the road. They're 49-39. So 41-39. So I have no idea. I don't know what the Marlins are. All I can do is get hits, but I can't actually push anyone across. Sounds like the Pirates. Just trying to see. Hopefully it doesn't push it back. That's what I'm worried about. So yes, folks, about 40 more minutes, and then we'll be in Cincinnati. For now, though, you got this virtual baseball with a Dr. Delay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, man. Again, feel free to chat down below. I'm pretty much just chatting with you guys. Have any just stuff you want to chat about sports or whatever, let me know. I'm here. What are you writing while you watch The Sim? What am I writing? I'm not writing. I'm just checking the internet for other things. I'm playing. I'm controlling this. If that's what you're wondering. I'm not good. I am the Pirates. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. We like 0 runs. Yep. Again, I got nothing, folks. I mean, again, if you got anything you want to chat about, that's fine. You guys are pretty much my material at this point because, like, I got nothing. Other than the Reds need to get it together. They need to win today. Because, yeah, I mean, they had it. They had just claimed it, and then they lost it. As soon as they pretty much claimed it, they lost it. You know, all the tiebreakers and stuff. I'm going to assume it's 2 o'clock, and that's official, because that's what they're saying. I'm just trying to see if there's any updates. There's really nothing. You're the Dr. Rain delay. I know. This is multiple times now. Definitely. I think I'm bad luck sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, I call some awesome games. Like, there are games where I'm just like, man, that was an awesome game to call. Then there's games where it's like this. You got a rain delay. The player's going to be all groggy. They're all going to be all just, I don't know. Hopefully it's not a boring game, but obviously it has a little bit more excitement because the Reds are fighting for the playoffs. But, obviously, they're going to be, I don't know, I feel like they're going to be annoyed. You're good. Yeah, I'm okay. Just waiting, just chilling, just vibing. You guys think Paul Skeens gets the Cy Young? I mean, that's something that's kind of been a topic of conversation. He has over a 10 ERA, or under a 1 ERA, 2 ERA. What am I talking about? He's 10-10. That's where that number came from. And then, obviously he has a 1.97 ERA. So let me. Diamondbacks and Dodgers game was nuts. Same score as the game before, just with the Dodgers winning. Wow, really? Jeez. Well, yeah, I kind of kept up with it, but like when it went to extras, I'm like, I'm tired, and I went to bed. So I had to get up this morning for the show. So let me pause this. Take it back to the pitchers here. So what do you guys think? Over 10 here, yeah. Yeah. Definitely in my bad there. So Paul will get it hands down. He's him. Scoobo fell off a cliff. Yeah. Well, I mean, don't they divide it up to the NL and AL, or no? Am I wrong there? But yeah, as you can see, Skeens. I mean, he has the next closest guy in the NL is .6. Just in general is .24. So, I mean, I don't know. You got to go with that guy. I know people point to wins and losses, but that's not really the measuring stick anymore. It's just embarrassing that he has an ERA of a 1.97, and yet he has 10 losses. I mean, that's insane to me. That is just ridiculous. Kevin Gausman, 10-11 with a 3.47. That's also pretty bad, but the Blue Jays are good, so it's just bad luck for him. That was kind of like A.J. Burnett a few years whenever he was with the Pirates. Yeah, the divide, I just can't think of one without. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, if you go off wins, then I guess it's Max Fried, who's also, I mean, pretty good, 19-5. That's what Paul Skeens should really be. He should be at 20 wins. He should be at like 25 wins, honestly. Jeez, on this guy again. Just gives you a chance that the Pirates could hit. Shoot. It's embarrassing. And, of course, Aaron Judge hitting his 50th home run last night, or 51. Jeez, So, yeah, that's another thing. The AL MVP and the NL MVP. For me, I go Shohei in the NL, and then AL, I'm going Judge. But, honestly, the argument with Cal is that, hey, he's doing a good job with, the pitching. He handles all of them. So, there's that. I don't know. Can't wait to see Paul and the Yanks. Oh, this guy. I don't watch baseball. I got a crazy parlay. I gotcha. Unfortunately, Rima, we're going to have to wait because, again, we're in a rain delay. We're just kind of waiting for about 30 minutes, so I've just been goofing off and playing MLB The Show. Not very good at it. 0-0 in that one, so very exciting. You stepped away for a minute. My red sources are saying the game time. Yep, okay. That's what I figured. Thank you again. Love how none of the Brewers are up there yet as a team. They were solid. Oh, yeah, no, the Brewers just come back, man. The Brewers just pretty good. I mean, well, as far as pitching, Freddie Peralta, you're talking about hitting, yeah. I mean, they just seem to always come through. Frelick leading the Brewers 291, then Bryce Terang 287, which is, I mean, that's pretty good. You got Churio 270. So, yeah, you guys got some players. as far as batting average, which, I mean, that's, it's not the most important stat, but, Aaron Judge with an on-base percentage of .455, which is amazing. Juan Soto, .399. Ohtani, .392. Springer at .392. Shout out George Springer. And Geraldo Perdomo also having a nice year as well. Man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Cal Riley's just unstoppable. Mariners are clicking on all cylinders. Yeah, they're not too bad. I don't know about winning it all. I mean, they are pretty good. I don't know. I can't not pick the NL to win. I really think the NL has the better teams this year. I mean, it's clear. To me, it's clear. But that's just me. Of course, again, I mean, it could get hot on the AL side of things. So, but yeah, game time starting in about 30 minutes. I'm in the 7th inning of my little fake game here, so we'll go ahead and just finish that out. Cal hitting 60 as It is wild, Cole. How far back are the Red Sox? They are 3 games back of the Blue Jays Yankees, so they're probably not going to win the division. But, again, they are most likely going to clinch that wild card spot very, very soon. Again, everyone has 4 games left to play, whether you're playing today or you're off today. Everyone has 4 or 3 right now. But yeah, I mean, if the Red Sox pretty much win one more game, they'll have clinched their spot, and then it'll be pretty much between the Tigers and the Astros, who are just not playing good baseball right now. Tigers have lost 8 in a row. The Astros have lost 5 in a row. Of course, they've, conceded that lead in the AL West, which is just amazing. I mean, I can't believe that. But, yeah, I mean, that's only a +7 run differential. Yeah, they're kind of falling apart. Hey, Doc, how's it going? Chips, how's it going? Again, I'm just kind of hanging out. We're just waiting. So I'll just... What a bad time for the Tigers to do a flop. I know. I can't believe it. I mean, again, they could still make it. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of... If the Red Sox clinch, they definitely deserve it. Tigers are getting bullied. Yeah, they are. There is actually a game on right now. In theory, I probably should have been calling that while we wait, but, well, that was a tactical error. 0-0 there in Baltimore. All right, well, again, feel free to chat down below. I'm just kind of just chilling. Going to finish out this Pirates-Reds game virtually in the year 2035. That's where we're at. Just playing my franchise mode that I play every now and then. Good afternoon, Sean. How's it going? We're in a rain delay. We're just kind of hanging in there. Ready for baseball, but baseball is not ready for us. So yeah, we're just waiting, and hopefully this game will. Hopefully I can actually get a hit. What if this game goes to extras? Hey, my friend, how are you doing? I'm doing good today. And while has the... Are you saying how has? Yeah, no, the game has not started yet. Rain delay. We're just waiting. So I'm just kind of keeping you guys somewhat entertained. Though it's been a boring game over here as well. So honestly, would have rather just probably heard me talk for 40 minutes. You think the Pirates sweep today? Reds not seem to be able to do anything with them. I think the Pirates have decided if they're not going to the postseason, neither will they. Are the Pirates any better in 2035? Yes, because I run them. I'm really good at running teams and starting over just because I feel like it, then becoming really good again. I swung because I like swinging. Here in Cincinnati, if I didn't work, I'd be at the game. Let's talk about the NFL game tonight. I mean, I don't know. There's just others. I don't know. I don't really have a opinion on it, other than, it's an NFC West matchup. I talked about it earlier in the show with Rhino. What is your MLB playoff schedule? Does football have priority over? No, it just depends. You know, when it comes to Sundays, I will be prioritizing the Steelers, but it really does depend, though. The Steelers take priority over everything because that's my team. That's a team that I've loved forever. But the others, like Monday nights, we're probably talking about Mondays and Thursday nights, it really just depends on how the game is and like who's playing. But yeah, I want to try to cover as many playoff games as possible. That is the goal. Because I've had a lot of success with baseball. That's kind of the backbone of the channel right now. So I definitely do appreciate the support that I've gotten. So yeah, no, I definitely know that baseball is the reason that I have the subscribers that I do. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to cover as many playoff games as possible. But again, if like, I really doubt, you know, the Steelers and the playoffs are going to be happening at the same time anyway. But yeah, I mean, that is what triumphs everything. But we'll see. I mean, it really just depends. I'd have to kind of just do. I plan on doing as many of the wild card games as possible. Hopefully they're not in the daytime because then I don't know. It just depends because it just depends on when I work because my work schedule is kind of like all over the place. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Playing MLB The Show. Yep. Playing MLB The Show. I have no idea what parts going away means. Nintendo, Sega. Yeah, I'm not playing on the Dreamcast. Playing on the Xbox Series X. Again, if you're just tuning in, about 30 more minutes, and then we have some game time, or some games soon, hopefully. Pirates are about to fall under 500 for the history. Oh, that means we already were. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness, we're bad. Yeah, that's not good. I feel like it probably does happen. Did you play it? Did you play a MLB The Playoff video? Did you make? Oh no, I haven't. No, I don't know if I'm gonna really make a playoff video. I am thinking about doing like a video though. It's gonna be look like a goofy type of thing. But we'll see. I need to write a script for that. Because I have an idea, I just need to actually put it down to paper and get it recorded. I just don't know how I'm going to set it up because I don't have like visually appealing stuff around here. It'd be like a Tom Grossi type video, but not necessarily like Tom Grossi, but like very similar to that. Your Pirates wind away, or where are you playing? Brandon, yeah, so it's a delay, Brandon. How much is an Xbox Series X? Probably like $400. It's expensive. How much are the games? Like I said, pretty expensive. Can we play MLB The Show? I mean, I haven't even played with my friends in real life. They hate me, actually, because I haven't abandoned them, but they definitely guilt trip me because I've done this YouTube stuff. Is Sosa it's a red leaf. Are you going with like the Blue Jays? Is that what you're trying to do, Canada there? I appreciate you, Sosa, for stopping by. I'm just trying to see what you're doing. I like the profile pic, by the way. I like the Batman. I love Batman. Batman's awesome. All right, about 25 more minutes away from game time, folks. And we'll probably go into the preview about 5 minutes. Again, I don't do a huge preview. I don't really have much to talk about. My back hurts from doing this. Jeez. He went, come on, you got to ring him up. Ring him up. That's, okay. Glad he's bad. No, I do not. No, I do not play Madden anymore. I play the old play the old Maddens. Every now and then. I don't even really play that anymore. But no, I will not buy any more Maddens from now on. They're bad. College football game. Still unsure, Kenneth. So, Canada. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Should have kept your PS5. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm telling you, you just got to send me your ID. But like I said, I don't really play as much anymore. What's a PS5? Oh, it's a PlayStation 5, yeah. Just a heads up, Pirate fans. Stevenson's not in the lineup today. What in the world? Why in the world? Stevenson was like, wasn't he 4 for 5? I mean, that's insane. Do or die situation. Do or die situation. They're taking out their hottest hitter. Are this more affordable? No. No, they are not. PlayStation 5 actually is more expensive. Unbelievable, man. I'm hitting it right to him. Are those more affordable? I'm just trying to determine the best system. I would probably, to be honest, when it comes to like my wife and I already talked about it. Like when we have kids, I kind of want to just like show them like the older games, like PlayStation 2. She's a Nintendo girl. She loves Nintendo. I want to show them also my Sega, like the old Sega NFL 2Ks. That to me is just peak football. Trevino's catching. I don't understand. That Stevenson literally, at least DH him. Like, that makes no sense that Stevenson's not playing. Stevenson literally was the reason the Reds were in that game. PS5 digital edition is probably the least expensive console. Yeah. Well, I would say the Xbox Series S that's like in the 200s, I think. Maybe 249. I don't know. Again, another about 20 minutes. Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl. Hey, that game still holds up nowadays. People love it. Oh, by the way, that guy just broke my no-hitter. That's great. Could have thrown it to... It's a triangle there, but we did not. Sounds good, Doctor. I understand the older games, too. The newer games are very difficult to learn. I mean, I don't know. Haven't really changed much. Just depends. I mean, well, okay. Well, I mean, I'll take that back. I only play sports games, so they're pretty much the same to me. Like this, MLB The Show it's been the same game since 2006. But yeah, I mean, I actually never did play. Well, I played it a few times, but I never did like own it. Yeah, for me it was NFL 2K1, NFL 2K2. That was my childhood. Your favorite retro game was NBA Jam. Never played that. We're at the top of the ninth, 0-0. Geez, what are we doing? No one wants to win. Wish I could play GoldenEye. I never played GoldenEye either. I'm gonna be patient here. Let's go and let's win the game here. Let me lock in. I'm gonna lock in here. Oh my gosh. Nothing. Contra, Double Dragon, Ice Hockey, Baseball Stars, Double Dribble, Tetris. Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario. I've never heard of Dr. Mario. I've never heard of Dr. Mario in my life. Dang it. Unbelievable. We got 4 MLB games to do today. Which one are you doing? Oh, yeah, like I said, Kenneth, I don't even know. They haven't released any of the times yet. Like, we don't even know who's in it. We don't even know who's playing. It was not in the lineup for us. Okay, well, apparently they're warming up, so that's good. So let me see. Let me just double check some things here on my end. Let's go back to the coverage. I want to actually might never know who wins this game. That's perfectly fine. So we don't need to. All right, let's see here. Oh, well, it's right there. All right, when I go to the Pirates coverage, it still says we're in a rain delay. So, again, I'm assuming it's still the time of 2 o'clock Eastern is still accurate. Yeah, okay, it's still accurate. So I got 20 minutes to lose to the Reds here because that's what it looks like. I just realized I showed you guys. I can't show you that. Oh, no. Well, I'm in trouble. Let me be right back. I'm going to go ahead and actually have to demonetize that. Dang it. I'm an idiot. Didn't realize that. Forgot to hide the screen. Flip. My face is kind of red. We're going to turn. All right. No ads today. Well, no ads today. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Sean, thank you for the gifted, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let me write that down. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome. I feel like it should be fine. That was only like 2 seconds. What do you guys think? I'm going to ask ChatGPT, actually. No ads. Well, I would like to make a few dollars from this. Let me see so pretty much since I've added ads, which it is what it is, I've made about $5 a stream. That's actually not too bad. I'll take it. For a nobody, that's not. I don't know. I feel very promising about this. If I accidentally show, I'll just do 5 seconds. You meant no harm. Yeah, well, I don't know. They're pretty strict. Oh, wow. It's not a strike. I might be okay. I don't know. We'll see. Let me think. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous about it now. Oh, yeah, as far as who's in the lineup, I have no idea. We have Triolo, Gonzalez, Reynolds, McCutcheon, Pham, Bart, Canario, Flores, York. So, Cruz. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Davis. So, all right. Well, Joey Bart's catching, so that means the Pirates are going to allow a lot of runs. So, yeah, I think the Reds should probably win today. Reds are 4 wins, 7 losses against the Pirates. Really? No way. That's actually kind of shocking. Brewers are 3-7. Something to have to change. For the Astros going, the Astros could. I don't know. We'll see. All right, it's back on. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I will do what I'll do because I messed up. All right. Should be fine. I don't know. We're just going to not do that again. All right. Shout out, friends. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, again, folks, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to a lot of other people. Rising Rhino, JJ, Jaguar Gator, Ghost Rose, official Birdwatch, Pure Jellin. Just gifted a membership to him. Again, thank you, Sean. Thomas Fitzpatrick as well. I mean, there's so many others as well, but I don't really work with many of them. I only really work with Rhino, and of course, I, have chatted with JJ directly. Pure Adrenaline, again, he's been very supportive of the channel. So, I would say that's my core people that I chat with. But anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let me go ahead and lose to the Reds real quick. Again, about 10 more minutes. If this game isn't decided by the 9th inning here, we're just going to go ahead and call it, and then we'll just focus on the Pirates and the Reds actual game, because again, about 13 more minutes. And again, feel free to chat down below, folks. The pitcher I'm using has no energy anymore, so the Reds should be able to do something here. I'm just chilling. Not sure if it's my computer, but you seem pretty quiet. Yeah, because I'm over here. I don't know, because I don't have this mic is terrible. I have to be talking like this in order for it to be okay. And that's why I hold it whenever I'm calling a game. I hold it, There we go. $2 p.m. Eastern. Yep, just 12 minutes away. Again, I'll just after this. I probably shouldn't be holding a mic while I'm playing. Wouldn't it be interesting if the Reds came back and won here? Fair use policy allows the use of copyrighted material without permission. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I should have been more careful. I should be fine, though. If not, well, hey, you'll know it soon. The stream will be taken down, and then I'll get a strike, and then that's not good for me at all. Then that would be a no-no. But I should be fine. It was only a few seconds. All right, well, you guys will never know the conclusion of this game, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, it was not a good game anyway. 0-0, and we're going to extras in that reality. So let me go ahead and take that off. Let's see my screen there. All right. And then we're going to take this away so I'm not in trouble anymore. So I can go ahead and click on this MLB app. And we're going to go ahead. And the Pirates broadcast, they apparently don't want to chat. The Reds broadcast was chatting. At least had audio. The Pirates broadcast has a rain delay thing up. It's literally 2 seconds? Okay. I didn't know. I just put 5 seconds in the chat GPT just to be careful. Start a podcast like Tucker. I don't know about that. I don't think I would be... No, people are here for the games. Me, I don't know. I haven't really done much for Dr. Delay. Dr. Delay, the personality, I don't know. There's not really much there at the moment. I'm trying to keep it bare bones for now. As we get a little bit more, we'll see how it goes. I might expand the horizon. Showing the... maybe offering my opinions a little bit more. You see a little bit of it for the Rhino delay show that we do, but even then, I still try to keep it pretty tame. Oh, yeah. Again, appreciate it, Pure Adrenaline. Folks, again, check out Pure Adrenaline Sports for all your Mets coverage, and Jets, and Penn State as well. Go ahead and put his link there. Feel free again to subscribe. It's completely free. And he's been a huge supporter of my channel. I really do appreciate you, sir. Again, I do thank you for the redirects, and of course, again, just shouting me out. I really do thank you. Again, it's definitely been awesome. But again, we are hopefully starting in about 10 minutes, so we're just kind of waiting. Do the right podcast. Yeah, it'd have to be the right podcast. I don't know what. Impressed in just a short amount of time, more than doubled. Yeah, no, it's been pretty neat. When I got back from vacation in late July, we're at 340. So yeah, no, it's been pretty cool. Actually tripled it in the last 2 months, so it's pretty neat. So I think we gotta definitely. I don't know. There's a lot of potential here, Jay. I'm very, very happy about it. Very happy about it. Sure thing, Jalen. You're a fellow Jets fan, so we've got to watch out for each other. Yeah, the Jets. I actually will be. I can tell you that I will be covering the Jets-Dolphins Monday night game. I will be doing that. Choosing that one. Honestly, the only reason is because it's earlier. That's really it. I'd like to get some sleep. I've actually struggled to get to sleep, so literally that's the only reason. Don't think I'd be doing any bonus coverage. I don't know. I would just have to do like a poll that day at the end. Jeez, that's loud. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing for Jets and Dolphins. So anyway, folks, we hopefully are starting very soon, about 7 or 8 more minutes away from first pitch. Again, the Pirates and the Reds, which was supposed to start about an hour and 15 minutes ago, has been delayed. But again, it should be starting soon. Starting lineups for the Pirates. Jared Triolo, he's at third base. Nick Gonzalez is at short. Reynolds is in right. McCutchen is DHing. Pham is in left. Bart is catching. Canario is in center. Flores, he's at first, and York is at second. Starting pitcher for the Pirates is a young man named Braxton Ashcraft. He's a rookie, and he's done very well. 4-3 record, 2.62 ERA, whip of a 1.19. Last 7 appearances for Ashcraft, 1-1 with a 1.88 ERA, a whip of a .98. He's been, again, very good, a very pleasant surprise for the Pirates, as we, again, looking very good for the future next year. Plan on beyond. There we go. Thank you very much. Should the Pirates open their wallets inside superstar like Ranger Suarez? No, actually. So for me, I mean, the Pirates need batting. They need hitting. They need to open their wallets for batters. We have the pitching. The pitching is perfectly fine. Is it the best? No. We could use some more bullpen arms. But yeah, as far as starters, we're good. We got actually more starters than we really need, so we're going to have to move some of the bullpen. I don't know if they'll like that, but yeah, I'm perfectly satisfied with the pitching. The pitching, very comparable to the Cubs. It's better than the Mets pitching. It's better than the Reds pitching. It's a little worse than the Padres. Padres, good pitching team. So, very comparable to the Brewers pitching. So I'm just saying, like, they are better than the Mariners. People think of the Mariners as a pitching team. Well, the Pirates have allowed less runs. So, like, the pitching is not the problem. The problem is the batting. The batting is the worst in the league. 569 runs, one of, I believe, 2 teams to not crack 600. And I think they'll be the only team to not crack 600 because the Rockies only 11 runs away from that. And they have 4 games left. The Pirates would need to just go off in the last 4 games and get 31 runs. I don't think that's happening. So, no, as far as pitching, just really the bullpen. But even then, you could probably move some of those other arms to the bullpen. Starting lineup for the home team, the Reds, the rallying Reds. The Reds who, again, need a win today. Friedel, he's in center. Marte is in right. Lux is at second. Steer is at first. Dela Cruz is at short. Andujar is DHing. Benson is in left. Trevino is catching. Hayes is at third. Cabrian Hayes, the former Pirates. And again, a shock as it was broken by Jay just a few moments ago that Stevenson's not in the lineup, which is insane to me. Again, he had a great game last night, was 4 for 5, and a huge reason why the Reds were even in that game in the first place. So he finds himself on the bench. So thank you very much for that, Steve, for the performance, Stevenson. But you can go ahead and take a seat, is what Francona said today. Reds have $8 million good infielders that hit pretty well. I'd be happy to have a pair of young relievers for one of our pretty good hitters. Yeah, I need that OPS, Jay. If you have them over 700 there in the majors, then that's fine. But I don't want to see any of the. For the minors, I need to see that OPS north of 800. Like I can't take a chance. I can't take a chance. I'm tired of all the terrible players that we've just had. You know, like just a few years ago, it felt like we had a young team, and then they didn't pan out. They didn't pan out. That's very, very frustrating. But yeah, no, we definitely need some hitting. So those are your starting lineups. The starting pitcher, is Nick Lodolo. He's 8-8 with a 3.44 ERA, WHIP of a 1.08. Last 7 starts for him. 1-2 with a 3.79 ERA, WHIP of a 1.09. Last start though was a rough one. 4 2/3, 4 earned, 9 hits, 2 walks. So definitely a struggling performance for Lodolo in his last appearance. The Astros are playing this afternoon. I did not, but again, if you do want to listen to the Astros, I got you covered. Go Stros. Again, he does the Astros games. Again, since I live in Texas, I cannot cover Astros unless they are on like national TV. So again, feel free to check out his channel. I'm sure you already have, if I recall, but I may have seen you there when I've stopped in. But yeah, there you go. Again, that's your guy for the Astros game. Again, I cannot call that game. Of course, I'll be calling this one. I'm very excited. Again, this is my final Pirates broadcast of the season, of the year. And I'm actually very sad about it, but all good things come to an end. So it is what it is. Lodolo's only start against the Pirates. He only gave up 1 earned run in 7 and pitched 7 innings. So that's, again, very good news. Combined with the fact that the Pirates have Joey Bart behind the plate, you might see some runs for the Reds, because it just seems like there was a stat I saw. I don't know if I can actually pull it up for you, but it would be pretty neat if I can get it. But yeah, apparently Henry Davis's ERA and you heard it correct. With him behind the plate, he is very good. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can. It's been a few days. Be nice. It'd be nice. I don't think I'm going to find it, folks. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the Pirates' record. Okay, so there's actually not a ERA. I thought it was an ERA stat, but it's not. It's just a win-loss record. Pirates' record when Henry Davis starts at catcher, 39-35. Pirates' record when Joey Bart starts at catcher, 25-51. So that is something. Again, I know Paul Skeens, he's the guy or Henry Davis is the guy for Paul Skeens, but when you take out Paul Skeens' starts, he's 22. The Pirates are 22-21. So clearly the Pirates are a much better team with Henry Davis behind the plate, or rather without Joey Bart. I think that's more the key. Joey Bart, he's just lazy. Joey Bart is lazy with a side of lazy. So again, maybe Braves Pirates. No, I won't be doing that one, Kenneth. Not happening. Sunday, again, if I do a game Sunday, it's going to be a game where it's a win-and-in situation. So, no, this is it for the Pirates. I'm very sad about it, but, next time, Pirates, go ahead and go to the playoffs, please. That's all I ask. Are they about to start? Yes. We are warming up right now. About to end it. About to end the warm-up. Triolo is scheduled to be leading off today as he's batting .229, OPS of .678, 7 homers and 24 RBIs. Again, we're getting ready for some baseball, folks. For the season, or for the series, pardon me, not season series, he's 1 for 9. 1 for 9 in the series, so Triolo has struggled at the plate. And again, as always, folks, if you're just here tuning in for the first time, definitely like and subscribe because, hey, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you enjoy the style, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The game hasn't started yet. We're already at 900 views. That's cool. That is awesome. All right. Triolo just kind of waiting outside the box, apparently, as he digs in. As Lodolo is a lefty. Pirates usually do better against lefties. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike as we are underway in Cincinnati. 94 on the fastball. Who is that, number 7? Yes, it is. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be outside, and it's 1-1. That's Ben Roethlisberger. You think Kutch is coming back next year? I don't know. 1-1 count. Lodolo rocks and fires. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. It'd be neat to see him back. But, you know, if we spend money and he's on the bench, coming off the bench every few days, that's fine with me. 1-2 counts. Lodolo kicks and deals. Check the swing. Did he go? And he did. He struck him out. Triolo standing there in disbelief, just staring down the first base umpire. Not happy about it. Of course, normally you'd want to see the side angle, but the Pirates broadcast doesn't show you that. They show you the exact same angle from the actual broadcast. This is Nick Gonzalez at the plate, batting .264, OPS of .672. Here is the pitch. That is way upstairs for ball 1. 5 homers, 28 RBIs for the series is 1 for 8 with a walk. Pirates are going all the way next year. Oh, yeah, AAA. Oh, I believe it. 1-0 counts. Lodolo kicks and deals. Way inside, and it's 2-0 to Nick Gonzalez. There might be some light rain still, but it should be pretty brief. Okay, hopefully they don't stop it again. I'd be so annoyed. 2-0 count. Here is the pitch. That's to be cut on and fouled back. And it's 2-1. Oh, my gosh, my voice is 2-1. I like him. He played for you. Yeah, no, he was awesome. He is awesome for sure. I miss him. I miss Ben. Imagine catching Marte on the Pirates in 2026. Wouldn't that be something? 2-1 count. Lodolo kicks and deals. That is inside. And it's 3-1 to Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, no, that would be neat. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be cut on to right. And Marte makes the play on the warning track for out number 2. Thought it would keep going, but kind of just died out there. All right. 2 outs. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He's batting .243, OPS of .720, 16 homers, 73 RBIs. Send you whose YouTube channel. If you're talking about Ghost Rose, I sent it a little bit earlier. I'll have to scroll up a little bit, but it's there. It's the last link I sent. Here is the pitch. That is outside. And it's 1-0. Reynolds struggling as of late. 1 for 6 with the walk this series. Here's the pitch. That's a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit. B-Ray coming through with the 2-out single. All right, Reynolds is on at first. That'll bring up Andrew McCutchen, batting .240, OPS of .705, 13 homers and 57 RBIs. played in yesterday's game was 1 for 5 in that one. Lodolo will set. Looks over at first. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 count to Andrew McCutchen. Lodolo sets. Delivers. That is upstairs, but it's called a strike. McCutchen doesn't like the call. Looks like it did just catch the zone. Apparently, what the heck? My mic, though. What the heck is going on with that? Mic's acting up here. I'll just do it during the break. 0-2 count. Lodolo sets. Rocks and fires. That is going to be cut on and fouled back. 0-2 count to McCutchen. He'll be 39 next year. That is just wild. Here's the pitch. That's going to be yanked to left. And Benson will make the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Pirates. We head to the bottom of the first inning at 0-0 here in Cincinnati. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Oh, I figured it out. Why? Okay. But yeah, no, definitely like and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, folks, this is a growing channel. So definitely get ahead of it and definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. Just looked up the Pirates for less in the playoffs. Yep, 2015. Yep. No, I know. It's frustrating. Pirates are the Cleveland Browns of baseball. So, yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here. But yeah, again, a lot of the line today, especially for the Reds. The Pirates, well, they're just looking to play spoiler, looking for win number 70. If they do win out, though, they won't have 90 losses, which would be nice, but I don't think that'll happen. But 70 wins would be pretty cool, whether it happens today or tomorrow. Personally, I'd like to see the Reds kind of mix things up a little bit, at least make it interesting for the final day. So that would be pretty cool. But again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out and liking and subscribing. And the Reds need this win. They've already afforded. I mean, they really can't afford much more. Again, they've dropped 2 to the Pirates. And had they won these 2, they'd be a game up on the Mets, which in reality would be 2 because, again, they have the tiebreaker. So definitely need to get back on track here. This is TJ Friedel batting .257, OPS of .729, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. He is 2 for 8 in the series with a couple of walks. Hoy sí vamos va encima. Buenas tardes, saludos. Mano tengo fue arriba, Cincinnati. Yo no hablo mucho español, Mendoza. Discúlpame. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside for ball one. My Spanish is terrible. And yes, I am Hispanic. Half Hispanic, but, you know. It is what it is. 1-0 count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up. Bart is under it and will make the catch for out number 1. With 1 away, that'll bring up Noelvi Marte. Batting .270, OPS of .775. 14 homers, 50 RBIs. Fire content, brother. Keep going. Strong, brother. Appreciate it. Love from Kentucky. Thank you. Thank you very much, BMAC. Thank you. I try. As Ashcraft kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. To Amo. Is it that Love, right? I think so. Ashcraft kicks and deals. That's going to be outside. And it's 1-1. Can you order food? No, I cannot. I mean, I kind of. I mean, it sounds terrible. 1-1 counts to Noelvi Marte. Here's the pitch. That is going to be low, and it's 2-1. My mom actually, so to this day, well, she speaks English. She was born in Mexico. But anyway, she would speak Spanish to me, and I would always respond in English. Here's the 2-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. So from an early age, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to speak English. But, yeah, we would just be having conversations. Still to this day, we'll do it. But, again, she speaks English very well. But yeah, it's I do English. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called. Strike 3. He struck him out. Very nice. It froze him. You order it for him? Okay, that's nice. I love the Browns beat the Packers last week. That loss was totally on the... I didn't get to watch the game, but it was just unfortunate. The Browns defense is legit. It's unfortunate. Well, not really that their offense is bad. I don't mind. I actually prefer that. As Ashcraft kicks and deals. And Lux hits this to center. Canario on the run. Can't get there in time. Can't even go over Lux's stats. We'll save that for next time. And that'll bring up Spencer Steer. He's batting .240. OPS of .729. 21 homers and 74 RBIs. Steer is 1 for 6 with 2 walks this series. Canario coming back. I don't know. I feel like he's one of those where it's just like, yeah, you know, it was this year. The next year he's done. That's going to be fouled back on Bart. Bart took a hit there. I mean, I feel like that's been the Pirates. Pirates have had a lot of young players over the years, over the last few years especially. But it's like they're 1 year, 2 year projects. I don't know. Canario, I mean, I don't know. He just does a lot of dumb things, you know. It's just frustrating. He's not bad. I mean, he's I don't know. It's a tough one. I just want some more bats, I guess. I just want some better bats for the Pirates. That's all we need. We just need more hitters. It means I love it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tamo. All right, the injury delay is over as Ashcraft looks over at first. He comes to a set. Kicks and deals. That is low, and it's 1-1. 98 on the fastball. I just realized I still have this comment up. Dang, it's been an hour already. I'll try to get a poll up there very soon. 1-1 count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. Grounder to short. Gonzalez tosses to second for out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Reds. So we head to the top of the second. Your score is 0-0. Folks, again, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, I'm just doing a poll. Bear with me. Not a professional by any means, folks. Maybe one day, though, huh? Okay, have a poll. You can vote on it if you like. If not, that's okay. But who wins today? The Pirates or the Reds? Again, the Reds just fighting for their playoff lives, finding themselves down already in the series. I mean, it's shocking. It's shocking that the Reds have faltered to the Pirates' first 2 games, but yeah, I guess that's baseball. So again, feel free to vote. It is free to vote. Of course, it's free to subscribe again. So again, feel free to do it. It's a growing channel. 6 months ago, we're at 30 subs. Now we're over 1,000. Even just 2 months ago, in late July, when I came back from vacation, we were at 300. And again, we have just popped off since then. So yeah, it's a growing channel, folks. YouTube finally pushing me up a little bit on the algorithm. So hopefully that means I'll be popping off as well and doing well. Again, hopefully I do a decent enough job for you guys to subscribe. Again, it's just kind of a classic radio style. That's really what I try to go for. Tommy Pham will be leading things off here in the top of the second. He's batting .244, OPS of 693, 9 homers, 50 RBIs. For the series, he is 1 for 3 with 2 walks. That was yesterday. Lodolo sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. You sound like a pro. Keep going. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jamar. Yeah, I mean, it's all like voice. To me, it's like voice acting. It's not how I actually sound. But anyway, here's the 0-1. That's a chopper. High chopper to third. This is Hayes, and Hayes is just going to have to eat it. Interesting there by Cabrian. Thought he would try to make a play on it. Because Cabrian, he definitely, Pirates fans know that this guy's glove is elite. he's elite, so I really thought he would try to do something, but could not. It's an infield single. That'll bring up Joey Bart. He's batting .251. OPS of 703 as Lodolo kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 4 homers, 29 RBIs. This is his first appearance of the series. 0-1 counts. Lodolo looks over at first. He sets, kicks, and deals. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2. I'm Duran now. I saw the lineup for that. Brandon, what in the world are you talking about? Brandon, I don't know. That's a little. All right, Brandon, you're gonna have to chill out for a little bit, okay? Go ahead and. You have to chill out a little bit, Brandon. 0-2 count. Lodolo sets. Rocks and fires. That is upstairs. And it's 1-2. Will the Royals or Angels win tonight? The Royals, man, the Royals had a nice stretch there for a little bit, folks. They really did. That is not what I wanted to click on. They're already eliminated. I don't know. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be low. And it's 2-2. I don't know, just for me, whenever I pick straight up for baseball, which I don't really do, I just kind of go whoever has the better pitcher that day is who I usually lean towards. 2-2 count. Lodolo looks over at first, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with the breaking ball down low. Could not lay off. That'll bring up Alexander Canario. He's batting .225, OPS of 631, 6 homers, and 20 RBIs. He's 1 for 4 in the series with an RBI. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 count to Canario. Runner on first, 1 out. Lodolo sets. Kicks and deals. That is outside. And it's 1-1 to Canario. Lodolo will set on the 1-1. Looks over at first. Rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up, and that's going foul. Guardians are unstoppable. They've been pretty good. We'll see what happens going forward, but yeah, can't deny that one. 1-2 count to Canario. Lodolo will set. And a pickoff attempt, but Pham is back safe and sound. There was no rain delay. This game would probably be in the 5th or 6th inning. But unfortunately, there was. 1-2 count. Lodolo looks over at first. Kicks and deals. Chopper, and that's going foul. I've not eaten today as well, so I'm like, you know what? The game's going to end around 2-ish, 2:30. I can eat. No. That was not granted to me. Unfortunate. 1-2 count. Lodolo looks over at first yet again and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. back-to-back strikeouts. Once again, a breaking ball below the knees. That'll bring up Rafael Flores. Acquired him in the David Bednar trade. I believe this is his first. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. He's 1 for 3 in the series, batting .375, OPS of 1,069. Of course, again, he's only have 8 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He was swinging for the fences. Do you think the Pirates will have a run? Today, probably. This inning, no, if that's what you're asking. 0-1 count. Lodolo sets, kicks and deals. That is upstairs. Just missing. 1-1 count. 1-1 to Flores. Lodolo delivers. That's in there. And it's 1-2. Calling the Cubs game tonight? I will not, Robert. But I can send you somewhere if you'd like. I can get you a person that will be calling that game right after this batter. Well, after this inning. That way I don't have to rush things back. I'm sorry, no. I'm calling Thursday Night Football. I'm going to be doing the Seahawks and the Cardinals. 1-2 count to Flores. Lodolo sets and delivers. That is low. And it's 2-2 again. The Reds have at least from what I'm seeing, it looks pretty full there in Cincinnati. Again, this is a huge series for him. Huge game. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts in a row as we head to the bottom of the second at 0-0. Yeah, Pure Journalist Sports. Yep, that's who exactly. So give me a second, and I will. And if you haven't, I don't know if you haven't already checked him out, but he will be calling. He's a Mets fan, but of course, again, he's going to be calling that game regardless. I don't really know many Cubs streamers, to be honest with you, but I know they're out there because the Cubs have a fan base for sure. But yeah, definitely check out Pure Gentleman Sports if you haven't done so already. But anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys again for the support. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. This is my last Pirates game of the series, or season, I should say. Season. So yeah, it's been fun. If you're a Pirates fan here and you haven't subscribed yet, well, where have you been, for one? Jeez, I've been here since opening day. But it's fine. It's all worth it in the end. It's been a fun ride. Of course, I'll be back next year for some more baseball, a lot more, of course, with the Pirates. But again, I do bounce around. It's not just a Pirates channel. So again, if you're a Reds fan here, I do bounce around, as some of my games have featured plenty of other teams. Example, Brewers, Padres. I actually did the entire series for them. Mets, Cubs. I did that the other day. Again, there's some football as well, college football. But yeah, I do bounce around from time to time. And, of course, yeah, Diamondbacks, Giants. Yeah, so I make sure to try to get in as much of the other teams as possible. Though, for some reason, it has ended up being mostly in the National League. I couldn't tell you why. But that's why. That's what's happened, is that's going to be in there for a cold strike. This is Ellie De La Cruz, batting .266, OPS of .781, 21 homers, 85 RBIs. For the series, he is 4 for 8, as that's going to be cut on and fouled back with a home run and a walk. So 0-2 count to De La Cruz. As Ashcraft kicks and deals. Grounder to second. Tosses to first for out number 1. All right, with 1 out, that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. If I can click, that'd be great. But I don't think I can. Okay, the former Pirate is batting .313, OPS of 819, 10 homers, 43 RBIs. For the series, he is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. That is upstairs, and it's 1-0. Tigers and Mets have faded, yes, and the Astros. I mean, just some collapses. Again, that's what makes the final weeks so exciting. Here's the 1-0, taking all the way, and it's 2-0. But yeah, the Tigers, Astros, the Mets. Of course, the Mets have been struggling since the second half. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. 2-1 count to Miguel Andujar. The former Pirate back in 2013. Wasn't too bad for the Pirates, but again, it was kind of seen as a stopgap. As here's the 2-1. Chopper, high chopper to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to barehand it. Oh, Gonzalez, I don't know what in the world you were doing, buddy. I like Nick Gonzalez, but, you know, some of his fielding stuff is just like, oh, my goodness. Gonzalez, I think he's a decent hitter. I think he'll get better. I really do. He's very fast. But, geez. Anyway, here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to center. This is Will Benson at the plate. But Canario is already under it and makes the catch for out number 2. We'll go over his stats a little bit later. And that'll bring up Jose Trevino. It's batting .242. OPS of 634, 4 homers, 22 RBIs. For the series, he's 0 for 2. Was it an error? I think so. It was not. I don't know how it was not, but geez, I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to barehand it. It was a high chopper, and he was trying to barehand it off the, I don't know. It was just dumb. He should have used the glove. Anyway, here's the pitch. That's a grounder to second. Throws to first for out number 3. Nice play by York. We head to the top of the third inning. Your score is 0-0. Michael finds that. Yeah, funny. I like Gonzalez. I do. I think he could be pretty good. Some of his fielding decisions are just head scratchers. But he needs to get it together, though. I mean, at this point, you got to start hitting. I mean, next year, hopefully, he's healthy. I know he started off the year injured, so, I mean, may have been struggling there at the beginning. But, yeah, I mean, we like to see some more from him. Again, he was a first-round pick in 2020. Again, I can't blame him entirely because none of the Pirates draft picks work out. That means if it's all of them, that means it's the Pirates. To me, that tells me everything about the development. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And, folks, this is what I do. I call games. And if you like sports, baseball, football, definitely subscribe. That's what I cover on the channel. So, and I'll save you, again, if you ask about any other sport. I'm like, well, I do not. But you never know, I guess. I mean, never say never. But yeah, it's primarily 99.9% of the time baseball and or football. And, of course, baseball season coming to an end at the end of October. So at that point, it'll be strictly football until about mid-January. And then I'll start mixing in some other things like, we'll start to do some college basketball. And I'm going to try one hockey game. If that works out, works out, then we'll give it a shot. But I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, Doc, but I'm cheering for the Reds in this game. That's all good. Hey, you know what? I don't blame you. I mean, I'd like to see some chaos on the final day. Though, again, this is my final Pirates game of the season, so it's like, well, I kind of want the Pirates to win the last game I watch them, but it's all good. This is Nick York batting .224, OPS of 578, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. For the series, he is 2 for 8 with an RBI. Sometimes the home team scorers will credit the home team player with a hit when it should have been an error. Oh, that's a good point, Doug. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Lodolo kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's a good point. 0-1 count to Nick York. Still don't really know what to make of York. As here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled off the umpire's mask. He's okay. And it's 0-2. But he's a young guy, 23 years old. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. 0-2 count as Lodolo sets. And delivers. That is way upstairs. And the count is now 1-2. 94 on the fastball. Lodolo, again, played against the Pirates earlier this season. We got a stat here. Appreciate you, Jay, again. It was 7 innings and no earned. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. I believe that's 4 straight strikeouts for Lodolo. That's 5 total. Jared Triolo batting .229, OPS of .677, 7 homers, 24 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Looks like a professional hitter. Yeah, I mean, hey, that'd be nice if he turned out to be really good, as that's a tapper to first. And Steer's going to take it himself for out number 2. Very quickly, 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez stepping up to the plate. He's 0 for 1, batting .263, OPS of .671, 5 homers, 28 RBIs. Boost the batting average of the home team player. It's always been that way. Yeah. That's true. I mean, I've actually, I haven't witnessed that for baseball, but I have witnessed that for football. As when I'm up in the booth, I will notice things. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there, or outside, I should say, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. That one was way off the plate. 0-1 count. 0-1 count. Lodolo rocks and fires. That's to be cut on and found back. Dr. Lay, of the players on the Reds in the batting order, 7 of 9 hitters have an OPS over 700. Yeah, I mean, that's way better than the Pirates. I mean, I would say for us, 7 of the 9 hitters have an OPS below 700. I think that's more accurate for the Pirates. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, and it's 1-2. 95 on the fastball. A 1-2 count as Lodolo delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Lodolo is dealing. 6 strikeouts for Lodolo. Look at that. You can see it on the bottom right of the screen here. 3 innings, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your score is 0-0. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you are a sports fan, baseball fan, football fan, definitely subscribe to the channel. Even if you're a Bengals fan, I mean, I cover the Steelers, of course, but hey, I'll be covering 2 of those. I mean, for sure, the Bengals. So, yeah, and of course, there's potential for some more. I do have some subscriber votes, but this one may be nullified if something goes crazy on the final day of the season. As, yeah, here it did. If there's a baseball game that comes down to a win and in scenario, do I call that game instead of football? And yes, so again, the previous poll put up some games, and there it was. Just put up some random games. I won't put the most popular at this point because, again, I'm trying to grow the channel some more. So, I don't know. I mean, I might mix it in every now and then. But, you know, like, for example, I mean, it's not, I mean, I totally understand it. But, you know, for example, Eagles-Chiefs, it was one of the lowest turnouts. You know, obviously it's a big game, but, you know, there's obviously other streamers, and, of course, that's on national television. Definitely would rather watch that one, and I totally get it. So, that's why for college football, I don't even, like, I straight up pick what I think I have a shot at. So, and so far I've been, like, I've hit about 90% there. So, hopefully that can continue. But again, if you're a sports fan, definitely subscribe to the channel. It is a growing channel. The stat of the day for the Pirates. Again, 5 rookie pitchers for the Pirates, and they have played a huge part. Ashcraft, 2.62 ERA. Burrows, 3.93 ERA. Chandler, 4.56, but again, that's a little inflated. Matson, what's great is that's going to be hit And that's going to get down for a base hit. Brian Hayes gets on. They were focused on the stat. I figured Hayes wasn't even on the plate, but apparently is. And he's already on first. We'll get to his stats a little bit later. Again, Matson, 2.31. Sugart, 3.5. Again, 5 Pirates rookies pitching, and they've done very well this year. TJ Friedl at the plate, batting .257, OPS of 728, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. As Ashcraft delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. Brian Hayes has a Red, 145 at-bats, 13 runs, 34 hits, 3 homers, 12 walks, or 12 RBIs, pardon me, an OPS of 665. That's better than it was as a Pirate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, that's going to be cut on and fouled down the right field line. 0-2 counts. Kylie, how's it going? Good to see you. Pirates, Reds, 0-0. Again, it's my final Pirates game of the season. It is what it is. Sad about it, but, you know. If only they were good. 0-2 count as Ashcraft looks over at first. This camera is bright. Why in the world are they showing this view? Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there, but not called a strike. Oh, could have been strike 3 there. It's 1-2. That is over 100 points higher. Yeah, no, again, the Pirates don't know how to hit, and it's because, I believe it's because of coaching. 1-2 count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. That is inside, and it's 2-2. That's just me. Apparently, this was during a stretch. I think it was last year, but Brian Hayes went to like the AA hitting coach of the Pirates of the Altoona Curve, and he started playing better than the Pirates fire him. It's like, hey, you need to listen to the MLB guy. That's going to be inside, and it's 3-2. Just again, just pathetic by the Pirates. 3-2 count to TJ Friedl. Runner on first. Nobody out. Again, it's 0-0 here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. That's going to be apparently just outside, and that's ball 4. That one caught the zone, but not according to the umpire. That's multiple pitches. You can see pitch number 3. I complained about that a little bit earlier. So that is strike number 4, but instead it's ball 4. Noel V. Marte batting .269, OPS of 772, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. Runners on first and second for the Reds. Nobody out. You going to the Steelers game? I'm not going to. I can cover it, though. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. But yeah, I'll be covering it this Sunday morning. It's the Dublin game, folks. So, again, if you want some more football before all the football starts, I'll be doing Steelers-Vikings early. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there, and it's 0-2. The umpire's cheating. I don't know about all that, but definitely not a good. That wasn't a good at-bat for him. 0-2 count. My voice is still messed up. I can feel it. Ashcraft will set. Looks back at second. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. All right, with one away, that'll bring up Gavin Lux. He's batting .266, OPS of 718, 5 homers, 52 RBIs for the series. 1-4-6 with the walk. Again, I didn't go over his stats earlier, so there you go. Ashcraft will set. Looks back at second. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball, that is in there for a called strike. Right at the knees. 0-1 count to Gavin Lux. Looks back at second. Looks back again. Looks back again. Looks back again. Kicks and deals. That's going to be chopped off his foot. Oh, jeez. I've never said it that much. I think the most I've said it this year is 3 times. Looks back again. Looks back again. And then he would. That's interesting. 0-2 count to Gavin Lux. Need coffee. Well, go get you some. Actually had some this morning. Cold coffee, iced coffee, I guess. 0-2 count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ashcraft. Spencer Steer coming to the plate, batting .240, OPS of .727. 21 homers, 74 RBIs, was 0 for 1 in this one. Steer will try to steer this ball in the right direction. I'll see myself out. Ashcraft delivers. That's going to be low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Again, the Reds fans know this. A lot to play for today. They've already dropped 2 to the Pirates at home. That's not what they needed. Here's the 1-0, and that is outside, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count to Steer. Again, if you're a Pirates fan or just curious on how the Pirates, are so bad, well, of course they're the Pirates, but again, they're just a few hitters away. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be a tapper, and that is going foul. I mean, their pitching is good. It's really good. The starters specifically, again, the bullpen, could be better. We have some solid pieces in there, but then there's 2 or 3 guys, and the rest of them, it's like, why are you putting this guy in? Just use those 3 guys over and over again, which I know is not good, but Anyway, 2-1 count. Ashcraft delivers. Ground ball to third. Triolo's going to beat Hayes to the bag at third for out number 3. What a pitch. What a play. We head to the top of the 4th. The Pirates and the Reds still tied at 0 apiece. You think if the Reds lose today, they may have dug their own grave for 2025 because they're playing. Yes, 100%. The Reds, I think even the Reds fans knew, hey, we got to take at least 2 of 3 from the Pirates. And sweep them would be awesome because, again, to me, I feel like the Pirates have always struggled against Cincinnati in Cincinnati. But for some reason, the Pirates they've already won the series, but on the brink of a sweep. Okay, let's go Bucks. Yes, ma'am. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And, folks, this is what I do. I call games. And, of course, if you like baseball, football, this is what I've been doing. I do this. I call baseball and football. And yeah, again, definitely subscribe to the channel. This is my final Pirates game of the season. Won't be covering any of the weekend stuff. But, again, if there's a win-in scenario for a team in the NL and then possibly AL, I don't know. We'll see. It depends on what they're I'll be calling that game on Sunday. And, of course, I'll be covering as many postseason games as I possibly can. That is the goal. If the Reds lose this game, it'll be hard. I mentioned above, 3-7 against the Brewers. That is brutal. You're back on that Dodgers-Pirates win yesterday. We won money. There we go. Good stuff, Raul. Good stuff. Hammer needs Kutch to homer. Okay. Kutchin it's only at 13 homers. We'll see. Brian Reynolds is coming to the plate. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Batting .244, OPS of .722, 16 homers, and 73 RBIs. Definitely happy for him. He's definitely played a lot better since, really the first half of the season was terrible. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1 count to Reynolds. Again, Lodolo has been dealing 6 strikeouts so far in this one. Here's the pitch. That is high. And it's 1-1. Home runs would be nice. Pirates have struggled with the long ball this year. Lodolo kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Reynolds had he's been the most consistent guy. It really has been a struggle, though. For the longest, he was below an OPS of 600. It was a rough first 2 or 3 months. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That is inside, and it's 2-2. You're taking money line on the Pirates again. Oh, my goodness. Good luck, Raul. You got all the military teams winning and hitting the over this week. Okay, there we go. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be chopped foul. Again, I think I'm trending towards, again, I don't want to make it, I don't want to guarantee it because I don't know yet. So I got to be really careful when it comes to college. But I'm thinking about the Navy and Rice game hammer. So I might be covering that one. And again, that'll be a triple header on Saturday. I try to cover as much college as possible. Again, I got to be careful what I call. As here is the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Lodolo. That's 7. The Pirates have no answer for him at all. Reynolds coming off an injury to start. He was, I think, a little bit beat up, but I don't think it was, I don't know. I think he just wasn't good. But I'm glad he is. Again, he's really my current, as far as current Pirates go, is my favorite. I do like McCutchen, this guy, obviously, but Reynolds has been here the last, since 2018, I think. This is McCutchen, who's 0 for 1, batting .239, OPS of 704, 13 homers, 57 RBIs. Lodolo delivers. That's going to be low, and it's 2-0. Can we get to the bullpen? I don't know. Not right now. 2-0 count to McCutchen. Lodolo kicks and deals. That is inside, and it's 3-0. You won $1,760. Jeez, on the Reds, a loss. Oh my gosh, need the Reds and over 7.5 today for 800. Man, going all in there. Jeez, 3-0 count to McCutchen. Lodolo kicks and deals. That is in there for a called strike. Question: does Pirates take the? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it personally. I'm saying that as a phrase, not an actual thing. I realize I'm talking, sports bettors. Here's the 3-1. McCutchen hits this to center. And Friedel is there to make the catch. It's literally just a phrase. I just realized, oh, yeah. Not actually telling you to not bet on it. But for me, that's, yeah, anyway. But, yeah, no, I wouldn't pick the Pirates to win. But again, they could. I'm just, the Pirates sweeping anybody is a miracle. The Reds getting swept is a miracle, and the Reds getting swept at home. Man. This is Tommy Pham at the plate. Lodolo delivers. Grounder to short. De La Cruz has it, throws to first for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Pirates. They have no answer for Lodolo. So we head to the bottom of the 4th at 0-0. Please no one bet the Pirates unless you're donating to needy Vegas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vegas needs the money, man. They are starving over there. This game is looking like this. I know. I was just thinking about that, too. 0-0 in my little pregame video game, and we're in extras. I'll keep you guys updated if I win that one later. But yeah, I appreciate your degenerate. Yeah, it's all good. Again, feel free, of course, people, to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Again, appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe and like and subscribe. If you consider yourself a baseball fan, football fan, doesn't matter. It is free of charge. You won't be paying anything, I promise. Of course, later tonight I'll be covering the Seahawks Cardinals. So if you're stuck at work or you don't have Prime or you're stuck doing chores around the house because the wife is like, yeah, no, you're not watching any football tonight until you get that stuff done, make sure you're getting to subscribe. I got you covered for tonight's game between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. And, of course, I'll be doing stuff. I am off. I won't be doing anything tomorrow. I'll be calling a high school game. But Saturday, I'll be back for 3 streams. And then Sunday, the plan is to do 3 as well. I can guarantee you, I know what I'm calling the Steelers-Vikings. I just don't know the other 2 yet. But yes, so I don't really know what the Saturday games are yet. You don't have to go there. That's fine. I know that I'm not going to be covering games that you guys would probably want to watch or listen to. But Sunday, again, I got football, and possibly baseball if there's a win it in. It could be the Reds. The Reds could be a win-it-in situation. You never know. Reds-Brewers would be great for me. as I got a lot of subs for both of those fan bases. So that would be best. It would be awesome if it's Reds Brewers. I'll be honest. That would be awesome. Yeah, Reynolds home run. Yes, or hit, run. 123. Yeah, no, appreciate it again, Jay. Need Ashcraft to throw his arm. This guy. Oh my gosh. Good evening from Germany. Well, hello there, ball boy. Hello there from the United States. As here is the pitch. That's going to be outside for ball one. Ravens fan. Oh man. Yeah, you got a big one this weekend. As Ellie's batting .265, OPS .779. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt. 21 homers, 85 RBIs. It's a 1-1 count. Ellie is 0 for 1 in this one. You're a Cardinals fan, live in Arizona, but man, we're going to get it. No, I don't know about that. That's going to be a foul tip. And it's 1-2. Again, the camera for the Pirates, whoever the new camera guy is out there, has been bad because they'll zoom in thinking it's a strikeout. And it's not. There's a foul ball. It's 1-2. D-backs Phillies playing game sounds good. Is that do the D-backs play the Phillies this weekend? Well, it'd be D-backs Padres. Oh, you're talking about the wild card. Yeah. Sorry. All right, here's the 1-2. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going foul. Yeah, no, that would be interesting. No, but the Phillies won't be playing in the wild card. They're pretty much already they're in the NLDS already. Go on, Pittsburgh score. We can't score right now, Kylie. We're on defense. 1-2 count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. That is upstairs, and it's 2-2. Over 120 in the chat, less than 40 likes. Smash the like and subscribe, folks. Again, make sure to definitely do that. But also, again, check out Pure Adrenaline Sports. Go ahead and click on his name. Go to channel, subscribe. Do it right now. 2-2 count. As Ashcraft was about to begin the windup, but Bart is like, you know what? No, I'm going to jog on out and chat with you. It's a little bit of a mound visit here. But no, I think the Cardinals. I think it'll be a good game. I know that everyone's probably picking the Seahawks because they've looked really good, and they have. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm leaning the Cardinals. Steelers fan in. There we go. Yeah, no. Hopefully we can win Sunday. We'll see. You think the Seahawks win, but it should be a grind. Yeah, no. I think it'll be a close one. I think it'll be a good game tonight. Really, I do. 2-2 count. As Ashcraft begins the windup, and here's the pitch. That's to be cut on and fouled back. And once again, 2-2. Cards win tonight. I have them picked to win, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's a coin flip game. I think it'll be a good one. Ashcraft kicks and deals. That is inside, and it's 3-2. No, we can't take him out and say sorry. Three and 2 to Ellie. He rocks and fires. Grounder, and that's going foul. So once again, 3-2. Definitely a star on the rise. Of course, we're waiting for him to kind of take off. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Chopper, and once again going foul as he's just fighting it off here. It's a little bit of a battle. Ellie De La Cruz. I mentioned this yesterday. That I remember the banter and all the back and forth on Twitter. O'Neal Cruz versus Ellie. To me, it's clear. I think it's Ellie. Ellie's clearly, to me, the better player. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be popped up. I say that as he pops it up to Triolo, who makes the catch for round number 1. Of course, again, it's just one at bat, but I like Ellie. Would love for him to be a Pirate, but obviously that ain't happening. That'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's batting .315 OPS. 823, 10 homers, 43 RBIs. It's 1 for 1. Please put the ball in play. Not there. Ashcraft rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. And it's on pretty much a pitcher's duel here. No one wants to score. Oh, and 1 count to Andujar, the former Pirate. Got a couple of former Pirates there on the Reds. As here is the 0-1. That is low, and it's 1-1. One count. Ashcraft rocks and fires. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not. And it's 2-1. Again, the Reds gotta get something going here if they want to make the dance. Here's the 2-1. That's gonna be popped up, and that's going foul. Of course, Reds fans, again, I can, if you're looking for a guy to call your Mets and Cubs game tonight, because I know you'll be paying attention to that one. Again, check out Pure Gentleman of Sports. Definitely will be covering that one. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Right there on the top of the zone is a curveball. Just very nice. Froze him. He's shaking his head, though. He doesn't like it. That'll bring up Will Benson. It's batting .225. OPS of .708. 12 homers, 41 RBIs. Benson is 0 for 1. Clayton says Clayton. All right. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh and 1 to Will Benson. Ashcraft kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. Oh, and 2 count to Benson. Oh, and 2 count. Ashcraft begins the windup. And here is the pitch. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Pham is there to toss it back in. That'll bring up Jose Trevino. He's batting .241, OPS of .632, 4 homers, 22 RBIs, 0 for 1. In this one. Ashcraft will set and deliver. That is way in the dirt. Ball 193 on the fastball. Looks pretty upset. I don't think that was actually a fastball. His fastball is usually a lot higher than that. I don't know what it was. 1-0 count. Ashcraft sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be chopped, and that's going foul. That's 97, so there it is. 1-1 count to Trevino. A surprising decision again to bench Tyler Stevenson after his 4-hit ball game yesterday. That makes no sense. Here's the 1-1. That is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Two and 1 counts to Trevino. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 0-0 is still your score. The 2-1. That's a swing and a miss. 93 on the slider. So that's what it was. 93 mile per hour slider is just amazing to think about. Trevino's going to step out here. Again, it's a runner on first, 2 out situation. 0-0. Reds, of course, again, they're playing for their postseason hopes. A loss here. It's a killer. Ashcraft has been set for a while. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We head to the top of the 5th. It's still zeros on the board in Cincinnati. Did Benson steal? You're probably looking again that scoreboard down there. It's inaccurate at times. So yeah, I'll try to mention that. If it is, if he's at first, I'll try to mention that he's at first, and that's off. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that scoreboard will sometimes be misleading. Folks, again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, folks, this is what I do. I call games. If you're a baseball fan, football fan, this is what I do. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Of course, I do want to shout out the members and the donors. Thank you guys so much for your support. Has been awesome. Of course, again, a shout out to Coffee Beans and Eduardo Hernandez, who are the scoreboard sponsors. So, again, thank you very much. So, we're going to check out what's happening across Major League Baseball. And, of course, again, this is brought to you by Coffee Beans and Eduardo Hernandez. Not much happening, though very soon they will be adding some more games to the rotation here as the Rays lead the Orioles 4-2 in the top of the sixth, and the Twins lead the Rangers 1-0 in the bottom of the second. And we'll, of course, most likely see the Astros and A's and the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. And again, you guys will also be paying attention to that one, the Reds fans, because the Diamondbacks won game 1, lost game 2, but they have the same record, of course. So very, very interesting indeed. Steeler, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the Steelers logo. I'm a Steelers fan. Steelers logo everywhere. What are the chances? I mean, Tony, if you're being funny. About as high as you, Tony, making the playoffs. About as high as me making the playoffs. It ain't happening. Well, I have to run to work. Thanks for calling the first few innings. For me, crossing my fingers, the Reds win this. See you around and have a great day. You as well, Jay. Thank you again for tuning on in. Sorry that there was a delay. That is such a bummer, man. But hopefully, I don't know. I'm pulling, of course, for the Pirates here. But again, obviously, I do wish that you would have a good day. If the Reds win, I'll be happy for you. It does make it, again, interesting for baseball if the Reds are still in contention on the final day. Joey Bart coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Here is the pitch. Checked his swing. He went 0-1. Bart batting .250, OPS of .701, 4 homers, 29 RBIs. 0-1 to Bart. Lodolo again has been just dealing. My stomach is rumbling. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Breaking ball just sweeping across the left-handed batter's box, and then it's landing the right side. It's nap time. Yeah, I mean, it's not much happening here. 0-2 counts. Lodolo kicks and deals. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Unbelievable. Lodolo with his 8th strikeout of the game. He is just on fire. That'll bring up Alexander Canarios, batting .224, OPS of .629, 6 homers and 20 RBIs. Lodolo delivers. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch below the zone. 0-1. 0-1 count. As Lodolo kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I'm new. What do you stream? What I do? I do baseball and football, Tony. This is pretty much it. I just mix it up. You can check out the live section if you have time. You can just see kind of the work I've done. I can show you after this at bat if you'd like. 0-2 count. Lodolo rocks and fires. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. That's strikeout number 9. Lodolo looks like Kershaw on the mound because it's unbelievable. Again, I just mix it up. It's mostly been Pirates this year. Of course, I do bounce around Major League Baseball. You'll see other games other than the Pirates. And, of course, for football, I cover my Steelers. And I do have another game every single week as well. And that one is voted on by you guys, but this one might not be happening. That poll might not be happening because that's a swing and a miss in the dirt. 0-1, because I might be doing another baseball game. If the Reds Reds making it, if it's a win-it-in situation for them, I may cover that one. This is Rafael Flores. He's 0 for 1. Batting .333, OPS of .956. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. He is just fooling these Pirates hitters. Flores was way out in front. Steelers fan, how's it going? This guy's been so good. Lodolo has looked, almost at 10 strikeouts. 9 strikeouts through 4 2/3. 0-2 count. Lodolo sets, rocks, and fires in the dirt. And it's 1-0. You sub. Thank you, Tony. You're a legend, Tony. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. Like it up. Yes, eyes and ears mean it. Thank you again. Make sure to like it up, folks. A 1-2 count. As Lodolo looks for strikeout number 10. And that's going to be fouled back. Do you think this game can have 8 runs? Not looking good right now, Mikey. Yeah, still no score. It has been, there's no offense. We have scored as many runs as these guys today. It's been a pitcher's duel. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up, and that's going foul. Yeah, and I appreciate the kind words, Tony. I will. Hopefully, this can lead to something special. Again, there's a lot of growth in the last 6 months. Flores is the GOAT. Yeah, we'll see. Lodolo kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 10 strikeouts for Nick Lodolo as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Your score is still 0-0. Jeez, 10 strikeouts. Need De La Cruz to get a hit. Really haven't been many hits to go around today. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's a growing channel, so you may as well like it up and subscribe now. Just 6 months ago, we were at 30 subs. Now we're over 1,000. Just crossed 1,000 this past Saturday. I think we may have crossed, that may have been the 1,100 subscriber, Tony. So, again, I appreciate you. You're a legend. All my subs are legends, of course. So, that's awesome. Again, we're growing. And again, since late July, we were at 340. So again, a lot of growth in the past few months. So it's a growing channel. Make sure again to like and subscribe. We'll be trying to cover as much playoff baseball as well on the channel. So again, football and baseball is really what I do here. Due up for the Reds is Hayes, Friedel, and Marte. And the decision's already been made. Once I actually am able to invest in this, in something else for this, I'm getting a new mic. That is happening. We can't do this anymore. Holding it, it's been fun, but yeah, it gets old. He is cruising. Yeah. You'll be honest. No, Mikey, it's not looking good. Dude, welcome and decided to be Prime Kershaw. Pretty much. I'm liking this live. I'll subscribe. Much love. Thank you, Juan. You're a legend. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Juan. Again, this is what I do. I try to mimic. This is all like voice acting, I guess. I'm just trying to mimic how a broadcaster would sound. Of course, if I really wanted to try to do this, I really could try to do this way, but that's too much work. I'll just stick to this. Anyway, here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, and it's 1-0 to Brian Hayes, who's 1 for 1 on the day, batting .237, OPS of .599, 5 homers, 48 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Can Reynolds get one more hit? It's possible. But the way it's looking, though, it might not happen. Boom mic. Yeah, I'm going to need one of those mics that extend. Like everyone else has it, you know what it is. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be high, but it's called a strike. So the Pirates getting a call. Ashcraft shaking his head. He knows he got away with that one, I guess. Or maybe he didn't like to leave that hanging. See, how's it going, Charles? Thank you. Appreciate it, Charles, man. Thank you. Here's the 1-2. That's a ground ball up the middle. York has it, throws to first. Oh, did he get him? Oh, no, the throw is just off the bag. Flores trying to keep his foot there. Oh, that was a great play by York to get there. But the throw was just a bit off. Flores is pretty tall, too. He's trying to keep his foot on the bag and trying to make the catch. Oh, man. That'll bring up TJ Friedel. He's batting .257, OPS of 729, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. Again, appreciate it, Charles. Again, you are a legend. Ashcraft sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be hit to right. And that one is going to land in the gap. Canario has it. He's throwing it in. York throwing to the plate. He is safe. Oh, and Bart immediately points to the dugout, though. So as of now, it's 1-0. Ashcraft thinks it's out. So we're going to see this. As of now, it's 1-0. And I can only imagine Bart's going to help out his former teammate, Hayes. Hayes is the one that scored. You didn't get the notification. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, Draven. Rainy day in paradise. Yeah, a lot of rain happening across the United States. Again, as of now, it's 1-0. York thrown to the plate. Bart believes he got him on the replay. It looks like, if they haven't really slowed it down yet. Oh, man, this is interesting. Again, a nice play by York. One hop it, throwing the plate, slowing it down. Bart, does he get the tag? Of course, we're going to show an angle that's pretty terrible. So I can't really see. They chose the angle that I can't see a thing on. Again, Hayes was booking it. Hayes is underrated when it comes to speed. Not the fastest guy in the world, but he can move. All right, here's another angle. Hey, I can't. I mean, they're choosing the angles where it's like I can't see. I try, Juan. I try. Again, as of now, it's 1-0. They're just taking a look at this, and they're taking a while. So I don't know. But again, as of now, Friedel has it. He's going to have a hit regardless. But as of now, it's an RBI. All right, here's an angle that I can work with, and oh my goodness, it's so the chalk and all the dirt is everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to have enough evidence for this to overturn it. Oh, man. Again, as of now, folks, 1-0 if you're just tuning in. But it was a close play, and they're taking a long look at this. Plays under review for a good one. Yeah, no, it's close one. It is as close as you can get. I really think the tag got there initially, but now I don't know if there's a conclusive evidence. All right, here's again. That's a terrible angle. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to. I guess just I don't know. Oh man, I'm waiting. This is interesting. Everyone's just kind of standing around. Jeez, I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to overturn this. Oh, my goodness. They overturned it. He's out. Oh, my goodness. Wow. To be honest, some of these replays, I don't know what angle they had, but I couldn't really tell. The dirt and the chalk is flying everywhere. It was... Initially, it looked like he was out and it was a bad call, but when you look at the replays, it was really close. Wow. It's still 0-0. Sturshell, you ended up being correct. Here's the pitch. That is low, and it's 1-0. There's still a runner on second with one out. Marte batting .269, OPS of 770, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. 1-0 count. Ashcraft kicks and deals. Chopped, and that's going foul. After review, the call on the field is over to this guy. Streshow's got the Pirates. Yeah, it was very interesting there, Juan. I cannot believe that. That was a close play. Keeping it 0-0. The drama will continue. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that is high, and it's 2-1. Is that an assist? That was cut off by York, so York has the assist. 2-1 count. Ashcraft looks back at second, kicks and deals. That's a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Canario is there. He's going to throw it in. Throw to the plate, and the throw's way offline, and Friedel will score. Now it is 1-0 after all. Oh my goodness. So Marte starts the party off with an RBI double, or I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a double. He's on at second though. So the Reds take a 1-0 lead. Throw was way off target. Gonzalez just with an inaccurate throw. Today has not been a great defensive day for him. That'll bring up Gavin Lux batting .265, OPS of 716, 5 homers, and 52 RBIs. It's 1 for 2 on the day. Looks like they're having a little bit of a mound. So the Mets win today, the Reds lose. I mean, they'll be 2 back with 3 to go. It wouldn't look good, but the Reds wouldn't be eliminated by any means. Reds would not be eliminated. Challenge what? That was clear there's no challenge to be had there. Like number 45. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. Ashcraft will set. Kicks and deals. That is way upstairs, and he's rattled. It's 1-0. 1-0 count to Gavin Lux. 7 more. I don't know, Mikey. Well, we'll see. I don't know if the Pirates will be able to help. Again, Lodolo has been so good. 1-0 count. Ashcraft looks back. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Connor Griffin, yeah, you might be right. I still like Gonzalez. I don't know. I hope he figures it out soon. Here's the 1-1. That's a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit, and that should score another. Reynolds going to throw to the plate. That was actually cut off, and now it's 2-0. And the Reds, the rallying Reds, trying to stay alive in the playoff race. Of course, again, they won't be dead if they lose or anything like that, but again, a loss would not be what they need. They've already suffered 2 at the hands of the Pirates. First lead of the Reds in this series. Yeah, is that really real? Jeez, yeah, I guess that is true. Spencer Steer coming to the plate. Looks like that's going to be it for Ashcraft. So Ashcraft had a great first 4 innings, but kind of started falling apart here in the 5th. So a pitching change here in Pittsburgh. They'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. Folks, again, appreciate you guys. Make sure again to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. I call games for baseball and, of course, football. Mostly Pirates, but I do bounce around. Of course, this is my final Pirates game of the season. And, of course, I'll be covering as many playoff games as possible. And, of course, I cover a lot of NFL and college football as well. So definitely subscribe if you're a fan of sports. Gonzo can't slug. I know. I don't know. I just feel like I would give him one more year. Insane indeed. You're on fire, Dr. Lay. Tons of subs and regulars. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice for sure. I've had a nice stretch. Hopefully it's only up from here. Of course, football it's still kind of rough, but specifically the NFL, but what I'm banking on, I'm hoping that you guys are also NFL fans. That's what I'm also hoping for. That the baseball base will translate to the football base. So we'll see. It's been fun though. It's definitely something I'm very excited about, and I hope this channel can pop off, and then I can do this for a living. I can do this and not have to struggle to survive. Jeez, but it is what it is. It'll probably be a struggle regardless, but I think this would be more enjoyable. All right, this is a new pitcher. This is Kyle Nicholas. He has not been that great. This is one of these, pitchers for the Pirates that's like, man, he's just not that good in the pen. 1-2 record, 5.09 ERA, whip of a 1.42. Last 7 appearances, 5.68 ERA, whip of a 1.58. This is Spencer Steer again. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up, and that's going foul. You love the NFL? That's great. You go to Rays games, Bucks games, whenever I can here in Tampa. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pirates are lucky. It's only, I know. Honestly, Pirates, it was a tough call there earlier, and the Pirates can't hit today. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count to Spencer Steer. As Nicholas kicks and deals, that's going to be in the dirt, and it's 1-2. It is what it is. They are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. That's what the Reds are saying about this series right now. That's exactly what they're thinking. 1-2 count. Nicholas sets and fires. That's going to be hit to right. On the run is Reynolds and Canario. Canario saying he's got it, and he makes the catch. He's going to throw it in. And Lux has to retreat, as he thought that would land. I thought it would too, to be honest. Gave it a good ride. That will bring up Ellie Dela Cruz, who's 0 for 2 on the day, so he's due for a hit. He's batting .265, OPS of .779, 21 homers, and 85 RBIs. Shout out Dennis Green. Yeah, that guy was definitely fun. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 1. Again, Ellie has had a good series. Not so much today, but yesterday was 1 for 5, but the day before was 3 for 3 with a walk and a home run. So he has 4 hits so far this series. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That is inside, and it's 2-0. Pardon me. Burping over here. For no reason. I haven't eaten all day. Nicholas looks over at first. Sets and fires. That is in there for a called strike. Come on, Cruz. Again, we have a lot of Red supporters here. The chat. Again, I do have a poll. 55% of you guys would like the Reds to win or think they're going to win. 45% have the Pirates. 2-1, Nicholas. Rocks and fires. That's in there for a called strike. Some groans from the Reds fans. 2-2 count. Nicholas delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. But the Reds do some damage. Putting up 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. So we head to the top of the 6th. The Reds leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So if you're a sports fan, baseball, football, pretty much, that's what I call. Even sports bettors. Again, we have a lot of sports bettors that have also subscribed to the channel. But yeah, again, I plan on doing this for the postseason as well. Obviously, the Pirates won't be there, so it's like, I cover other games as well, not just the Pirates. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Darn tootin'. Do the Pirates play the Yankees? Yeah. They play them. They released the schedule for next year. They played them early this year, Michael. Give me a second, though, as I do got to thank again. Appreciate you guys for your support again. Thank you to all the members. And thank you to the scoreboard sponsors, Coffee Beans and Eduardo Hernandez. Again, appreciate you guys. And yes, those are real people and real sponsors for this segment. As the Rays are leading the Orioles 5-2 as they head to the top of the 8th, the Twins lead 1-0 over the Rangers in the top of the fourth. And that is pretty much it. The other games are happening soon. The Pirates did release their schedule. I mean, everyone else did, but I just can't remember when they play the Yankees. But yeah, earlier this year it was like in April or something, like early April or late March. Be nice if it could load up. That'd be really cool. All right, we're going to back out because that's not what I was looking for. Sportsnet Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't think they have anything. It's like they have articles. Oh, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's not actually show the schedule, though. I'll get to the Pirates schedule a little bit later. But, yes, they do play the Yankees. They play everybody now. Every team plays everybody. I forgot when that started happening. I can't remember. It might have been when the Astros moved to the AL, I think. But I can't remember if that's accurate or not, as that's going to be outside for ball one. This is Nick York. So for 1 on the day, batting .220, OPS of .568, 1 homer and 7 RBIs. 1-0 count. Lodolo delivers, and that is low for 2-0. No problem. Yeah, again, I have no idea why in the world I couldn't. I'll find it. 2-0 count. Lodolo again with 10 strikeouts. Looking for more. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. 2-1 count to Nick York. Lodolo begins the windup and the pitch. That is way outside, and it's 3-1, 86 on the gun. Three and 1 counts. Lodolo kicks and deals. That is outside, and York will walk. That's the first walk of the game for the Pirates. So that's interesting. That'll bring up Jared Triolo. It's batting .228, OPS of .675, 7 homers, 24 RBIs. So for 2 on the day, runner on first, nobody out. Lodolo looks over at first, kicks and deals. Chopper to third. Hayes throws to second. There's one. And not in time as Triolo's able to run it out. So there is an out on the play, but no harm, no foul, I guess. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez. He's batting .262, OPS of .669, 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Gonzalez 0 for 2. On the day. Lodolo will set, looks over at first. Rocks and fires. That is low, and it's 1-0. Again, if you're just tuning in, Reds leading 2-0 over the Pirates. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Gonzalez at the plate. Triolo on at first. Lodolo kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. As it's 1-1. The Reds scoring 2 in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead, looking again to keep themselves at worst 1 game back. Of course, if the Mets win, that'll be the case. Here's the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. The Reds win today and the Mets lose. The Reds will reclaim the spot for the moment, and then they will control their own destiny. 1-2 count. Lodolo rocks and fires. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. Strikeout number 11 for Nick Lodolo. He just looks really good. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, batting .244, OPS of .720, 16 homers and 73 RBIs. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Lodolo will set, looks over at first. Rocks and fires. Grounder to first. Oh, what a diving stop by Steer. And he steps on the bag for out number 3, robbing him of a hit. What a play, and that will take us to the bottom of the 6th inning, where, again, the Reds lead 2-0 over the Pirates. Oh, man. Well, hey, Reds looking good. Pirates, not so much. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. I wonder if any of the subscribers have noticed that the scroll is gone. There was a scroll on the bottom of the feed that would keep going. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. It disappeared this morning. But anyway, I was just wondering if you guys noticed or not. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. If you consider yourself a baseball or football fan, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So if you're a baseball fan, football fan, whatever fan, definitely subscribe. Again, it's a growing channel. Just 6 months ago at 30 subs. Now we're over 1,000, crossing 1,100 today. So again, we're moving. Crossed 1,000 this past Saturday. So yeah, like I said, we're a growing channel. Especially as of late. Again, at the end of July, we were at 341 to be specific. But now, again, we are a growing channel. So definitely subscribe. We are on our way to great things here. Again, I plan on covering as many of the playoff baseball games as possible. And, of course, I cover plenty of football. I love football. Of course, once baseball is concluded, it'll be pretty much football every day on the channel. Yes, college football has football on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that'll be pretty fun. So hopefully you'll subscribe and hang out. What can I do with the Astros game? I have no idea. I don't know. All right, Miguel Andujar stepping up to the plate, batting .314, OPS of 821, 10 homers, 43 RBIs. He's 1 for 2 today. Nicholas back out there for the 6th. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Bart going to check on it as that becomes a souvenir. I can actually pull up the Pirates schedule on my phone, actually, because I remember I went to it on my phone. I looked at it for myself. Remember, I didn't like it. That's what I do remember. They open up with the Mets. Oh, geez. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be low. And it's 1-1 Andujar. Then we travel to Cincinnati for our second series. First home series is against the Orioles. So I'm going up against Pure Gentleman Sports and then Orioles Birdwatcher right out the gate. Here's the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss. 1-2. So I'll be seeing you Reds fans for sure in late March, early April. Home for the Padres. At the Cubs. Yeah, now it's... So anyway, let's see here. The Yankees. Here's the 1-2. That's a grounder. And that's going to get through for a base hit. Miguel Andujar just looking good against his former team today. You think the Pirates going to score? I don't know. I wouldn't put money on it, Ball and Loki, if that's what you're wondering about. Reynolds needs to bring this team back. I mean, it's only so much he can do. Pirates, Yankees, where are we at? Where are we at? Looks like it's later in the season because I'm scrolling. In July, we traveled to New York. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball, and that's going foul. So the second series outside of the All-Star break is when we play the Yankees. We end the season at Detroit. Oh, what the heck? 0-1 counts. Nicholas sets. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hope they get at least 1 run. Yeah, it'd be nice. I would love it. I mean, I'm pulling for the Pirates, of course, but they don't look good. Lodolo has looked amazing. I hate that we finished with the Tigers. Interleague, come on. Why in the world? 0-2 count. Nicholas sets. Rocks and fires. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Benson in disbelief. Getting a piece of the corner there can confirm it was indeed a strike. Benson, though, again, just can't believe it. As my thing is froze over here, apparently. All right, well, we have technical difficulties. Give me a second, as that'll bring up Trevino. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. So, again, bear with me as we're just struggling over here, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm seeing what's happening here. Been having some problems with this thing later. 0-1 count. Nicholas sets. Rocks and fires. Chopper, and that's going foul. Apparently game day has been an issue as of late. So I don't know what in the world's going on. You need Reynolds to get above a 5-hitter. 5. I have no idea how that works there, but hopefully you get it. 0-2 count. Nicholas sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Cabrian Hayes. What did you miss? The Reds popped off, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Almost was 3. There was a challenge. The Pirates won it. It was close. But not much other than that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. Oh, Lodolo has 11 strikeouts as well. He's been dealing. 0-1 counts to Cabrian Hayes, who's 2 for 2 today. A pair of singles. Batting .238 OPS of .601. 5 homers, 48 RBIs. Nicholas will set. And he delivers. That is low. As it's 1-1. Just checking again some things here. Promise I'll give you guys my full attention right now. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. You need 1 more K. What in the world? 11 wasn't enough. 11 wasn't enough. How is that not enough? I don't know. I mean, we'll see, Joe Sean. I think that's a little aggressive there with 12. I mean, oh, man. I mean, it could happen, though. He looks really good. Nicholas sets. He's still set. Rocks and fires. That is low, and it's 2-2. End of the Cy Young goes to anyone who pitched against us. Yes, 100%. Is Pete Rose your favorite Red ever? No. Favorite Red ever would be probably Ken Griffey. I didn't really see him much, but he would definitely be my favorite. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be sent to right. Reynolds jogging on over very casually, I might add, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a nice little casual jog to the, I don't know why that was just interesting. Anyway, we head to the top of the 7th. The Reds leading 2-0. Folks, again, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like baseball, if you like football, if you're a sports bettor, definitely like and subscribe because this is what I do. So, but yeah, again, you might not have the game that day, or you might be stuck at work, or your wife is like, hey, no, you're gonna do a lot of other things other than watching that game. Well, again, I can't help you out there. GG's, in fact, but I can call the game for you until you're able to. Ken Griffey Jr. Yes, Ken Griffey Jr. Emphasis on the Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, Junior. All right, let's check out some scores again. Thank you guys for your support. Of course, I appreciate the support I've gotten on the channel. Again, shout out Coffee Beans and Eduardo Hernandez, who are the scoreboard sponsors. So again, thank you very much for your support. All right, so the Rays leading 5-2 over the Orioles in the bottom of the 8th. The Twins leading the Rangers 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Astros and the Athletics, they are 0-0 in the top of the 1st. And the Diamondbacks, Dodgers, about to start very soon. Very, very soon. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, it's a huge game. The Reds, of course, trying to stay alive. A loss wouldn't be the end of the world, but if the Mets were to win tonight, that would be huge. But yeah, no, definitely a very exciting ending to the season, both in the NL and AL. AL, of course, the Tigers, Astros falling apart. One of them has to get in. And, of course, here, still plenty of teams alive. Technically, the Cardinals and Marlins are alive, too. That's interesting. Andrew McCutchen is 0 for 2. He'll be leading off here in the top of the 7th inning. He's batting .239, OPS of 702, 13 homers and 57 RBIs. As here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Again, we have a sports bettor that needs one more strikeout for Lodolo. He needs 12. That is very aggressive, but he may just do it. Here's the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss. Strike two. 93 up out of the zone. Give me Larkin and Sabo. I'm not too familiar with Sabo. 0-2 counts. Lodolo begins the windup and the pitch. That is high, and it's 1-2. Lodolo at 79 pitches, so he definitely could finish this inning if everything goes according to plan for him. 1-2. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Look at there. He got 12. Look at that. So congratulations, Joe Sean. You get your 12 strikeouts. Good stuff, my man. All right, that'll bring up Tommy Pham. He's batting .245, OPS of 695, 9 homers, 50 RBIs. He's 1 for 2. That's going to be in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Who has a better chess name, Ray Knight or the Reds' Jeff King? Ooh. Ray Knight, Jeff King. Ray Knight. Definitely Ray. Looks like Trevino's going to have a little chat with Lodolo. Wonder what's happening here. Again, 12 strikeouts for Lodolo. Wonder what the odds of the Cards made to the World Series. Very, very, I mean, not very big, but yeah. What do you think the odds of the Pirates winning here? You got to get Lodolo out of here. They'll have two opportunities, really. I think Lodolo won't touch the 8th inning. It's not very high for Tambo, but I've covered a lot of baseball this year. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. Oh, it's Sabo. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sabo. That makes more sense. Hope the Reds don't score no more. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, something's happening here. I don't know. Lodolo might be done, folks, because Lodolo's having a chat with everybody. So right now we have two players warming up in the Reds bullpen. I don't know if something just happened, but Lodolo's chatting with the trainer now. Everybody's in the infield talking to Francona. So this could be interesting. Again, Lodolo, talk about dominant performances. Lodolo's done. But talk about a performance to remember for Lodolo. Just to go over it, 6 1/3. 2 hits, 1 walk. That was it. 12 strikeouts. Looking like prime Clayton Kershaw. So Lodolo will exit with an injury. Unsure what happened. I don't know. It's just a random ball one, and then something happened there. And then Trevino was going to have a little chat, and then apparently that's it. He just had to let him know that Joe Sean had it up. Yeah, that's what it was. Trevino was like, hey, Joe Sean said you're good. You're good. You got it. Boom. Very good. Very good. So Joe Sean gets his 12 strikeouts. Lodolo says, I'm good. I got Joe Sean his money. We're good. All is good in the hood. All right, your broadcast with Rhino Monday. Yes, Monday and Thursday mornings. You can go to the live section, and they'll be right there. Look for the I don't really know what face I'm making, to be honest with you. And, of course, the Rhino. Mondays and Thursday mornings, we do a football show. If you guys want to check it out, that's fine. Now, you don't have to watch it live. You can always click on it whenever. Do you see the magic number for each of the baseball teams? Not really. But to be honest, pretty much all the races are one game. So I don't care about the magic number, honestly. It's like, hey, win and in, you lose and whatever. But yeah. Because I think all the division races are pretty much decided. Well, I guess except for the Central, but I mean that's no. I guess the AL East, NL West. Yeah, we'll see if the Diamondbacks are able to win. It'd be interesting. All right, we'll have a new pitcher, and it's going to be Graham Ashcraft. So one Ashcraft starts, the other one will relieve not Ashcraft, but another guy. All right. Ashcraft is 8-5, 4.12 ERA, whip of a 1.45. And I don't know what happened with Lodolo, but a great performance, but he's done. All right, yeah, no, you're right, Sean. It's a little bit too much right now, but it is what it is, I just gotta, if I really want to make this thing a reality, I gotta push it. No runs. Yep. Nothing, Mellon. Nothing. He needs to eat another half of his round. Oh, man. Again, Lodolo with 12 strikeouts. He is done, so we'll see. Blue Jays or the Yankees? Yeah, Yankees are trending. So we'll see what happens. Again, a lot of races still not done, but very interesting. Of course, again, the Reds leading 2-0 here. They're still trying to get back in that 6th spot. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be 2-0. Again, it was 1-0 prior. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Ashcraft will set. Kicks and deals. That's going to be in there, but it's not called a strike. 3-0 count. Ashcraft will set. Rocks and fires. That's going to be low, but it's called the strike. So like a little bit of a makeup call there. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just we're trying. I'm trying to make this a thing. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be a chopper to third. Hayes has it, tosses to first for out number 2. So 2 away for the Pirates. The battling Buccos. Not really battling today. That'll bring up Joey Bart. It's 0 for 2. Spending .249, OPS of .699, 4 homers and 29 RBIs. Ashcraft will set. Again, this is the Reds' Ashcraft. As he kicks and deals. That's going to be hit to right, and once again, that's going to go foul. 0-1 count to Bart. 0-1 count. As Ashcraft delivers. Check this swing. Did he go? I actually don't know. He did not. 1-1. One and one count to Joey Bart. Ashcraft will set. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Rhino took the Seahawks. He took the Seahawks over the Cardinals. I took the Cardinals. Seahawks have looked really good lately. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Pirates can't do anything whether Lodolo was out there or not. So we head to the bottom of the 7th. Looks like I'm going to need some more WD-40 for this chair. Bottom of the 7th, it's 2-0 Reds over the Pirates. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So definitely do so. As again, I pretty much do this like 6 days a week. Sometimes you get multiple. Sometimes you get delayed double headers. Every now and then you'll get a triple header. But, I won't be saying I do that all the time. But, yeah, sometimes I do get multiple streams a day. And as, again, this is a growing channel. So definitely like and subscribe. Just 6 months ago at 30. Now we're at 1,000. Even 2 months ago, we were at 340. and now we're over 1,100. So yeah, we are growing. So definitely hop on the train. A few years might be something pretty special here. Again, due up for the Reds will be Friedel, Marte, and Lux. Sean going for the Cardinals. Yeah, again, I'll be covering tonight's Thursday night game as well. If you're looking for a voice for tonight's game, you don't have access to it, or you'll be at work or whatever, definitely stop on by, swing on by. Seahawks, Cardinals, NFC West matchup. Both teams 2-1. Pleasant start to the year for both of those guys. New pitcher for the Pirates will be Carmen Mlodzinski. He's been a hot and cold pitcher, but he's better out of the bullpen, so this is more of his thing. 5-8 with a 3.62 ERA, whip of a 1.32. Last 7 appearances, 2.25 ERA, whip of a 1.44. The whip is not good, but the ERA is. Tomorrow, again, if you're a Pirates fan, I'll be sure to get you a guy that is covering that game tomorrow. Pirates will send out Mitch Keller, 6-15, but with a 4.22 ERA. And the Braves will send out Joey Wentz, a former Pirate, 5-6 record. I didn't see the ERA. Friedel, again, batting .258, OPS of .733, 13 homers, and 50 RBIs. He's 1 for 2 today with a walk. Do you got a number you want to be at before the year ends? Yes, I do. I don't know if I should be delusional, though. As Mlodzinski sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be inside, and it's 1-0. So the original goal, the very original goal was 500 by December. Well, crushed that. Then it went to 1,000. Well, obviously already there. So I don't know if I should reach for the stars or not. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Would be really cool. And again, this is kind of just something I've thought about to get 2.5. I know it's a lofty goal. I don't think I hit it, but would be nice. Would be nice to get 2.5 thousand subscribers. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside, and it's 2-1. If I hit that, then I think, yeah, no, this is legit actually going to be something great. If I hit 2, pretty happy with that. But, yeah, 3 months to go. That's a lot to ask for, but we'll see. Here's the 2-1. That's a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit. As Friedel is 2 for 3 now. Friedel, again, usually does well against the Pirates. I swear it's almost every game. He does well. That'll bring up Noelvi Marte, as I'm getting all the notifications now, so we're going to chill out on this phone. Marte's 1 for 3. He had an RBI single earlier. He's batting .271, OPS of .774, 14 homers, 51 RBIs. Mlodzinski sets, kicks, and deals. That is in there for a called strike. Seahawks tonight. You're going for the Seahawks. Or you're picking them. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I do. 0-1 counts. Mlodzinski sets. Rocks and fires. That is inside, and it's 1-1. Again, a runner on first with nobody out. Reds up 2-0. Pirates have already won the series. The Reds just trying to get something. Just trying to get a win. 1-1 count. Mlodzinski delivers, and that is low, and it's 2-1. Two and one as Mlodzinski looks over at first. Comes to a set. Rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to right and once again going foul. 2-2 is the count. Final Pirates game for me, and it looks like it may be ending in defeat. And that was kind of expected once the Pirates won the first two. I'm like, well, that's probably not going to end well for me tomorrow. Well, today, I guess Thursday. It is what it is. 2-2 count. Mlodzinski rocks and fires. Grounder to third. There's 1 and 2. A double play. Marte hits into a double play. Some boos from the Reds fans. That'll bring up Gavin Lux, batting .267, OPS of 719, 5 homers, 53 RBIs. Is 2 for 3 today with a RBI. It's had a good game today. A lot of Reds have, to be honest with you. Only 2-0, though, despite all the hits. Molzinski will set and deliver. That is in there for a called strike. 84 on the breaking ball. Going to go ahead and end the poll. 55% of you guys have the Reds defeating the Pirates. Most likely going to happen. Here's the 0-1. That is going to be low, and it's 1-1. 1-1 counts to Gavin Lux. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit. Oh, what a diving catch by Flores. Oh, my goodness. That was a hot shot. Flores just jogging like nothing happened. Then he gets a high five from Molzinski. Jeez, what a play. We head to the top of the 8th. Your score. Reds 2, Pirates nothing. Marte Otis for that inside the... Yeah. Is this Lux who used... Yes, it is the same guy. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. So definitely, again, appreciate you guys for your support. Just going to do another question here. Just going to see if you guys like me or not. It's okay if you don't. Nah. Let's see here. Hold on. A little bit fun with you guys. Hold on. Anyway, folks, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Got a new poll up. Again, I want to see how many no's. I want to see how many of you guys hit no. Hit that no right now. Do it. But, again, appreciate you guys for your support. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's a growing channel, folks. And, I don't know. That's what I do, folks. I call games. You like baseball, you like football, then you've come to the right place. So definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, those likes, it does matter. They do help small channels like mine a lot. New pitcher for the Reds. Tony Santillan's 1-5, but he has a 2.39 ERA. So he's been very good. 1.12 whip on the season. The Pirates are going to pinch hit for Canario. Again, they're showing this dive by Flores. What a play. Jeez, that was good stuff. Horowitz batting .262 OPS of 749, 9 home runs and 47 RBIs. People have already hit the nose. I like it. One guy hit the no. We'll see some more no's soon. All right, Santillan faces Horowitz. Again, he's pinch hitting. As Santillan kicks and deals. That is inside for ball 1. Horowitz is 4 for 9 in the series with 3 RBIs. Again, he had a great day yesterday, but he found himself on the bench. Of course, they were facing a lefty. Horowitz is not good against lefties. Here's the 1-0. Horowitz pops it up. And that's going to go foul. 1-1 count. To Horowitz. Santillan sets. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball, that is in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Yeah, it was a nice catch. Baseball matinee with Dr. Lay. I like that. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be low, and it's 2-2. I'm going to try to keep that in mind. How do you end up with the Reds? I don't know, actually. I'm not too sure. I guess they were done with them. 2-2 counts to Spencer Horowitz. Santillan sets. Kicks and deals. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to be foul. Give it a good ride, though. Once again, a 2-2 count to Spencer Horwitz. Pinch hitting for Canario. Really wanted to see Flores, to be honest with you. Looks like he's going to be done for the day. Here's the 2-2. Horwitz hits this to right center, and that's going to drop for a base hit and possibly more. Friedel scoops it off the wall, tosses it in. Friedel. I don't know why I said Friedel. Horwitz has had a great series, folks. All right. This is interesting. Flores will make way for Jack Sowinski. He's batting .141, OPS of .532, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Was 1 for 1 with an RBI yesterday, though. He was very good yesterday in his one appearance. 2 for 5 in the series. Jack Sowinski had a double yesterday. Santillan delivers. Chopper to first. Tosses to Santillan, covering the bag for out number 1. That will move Horwitz, though, to third. So not a bad at-bat for Sowinski. So that'll bring up Nick York. York is 0 for 1 with the walk. He's batting .220, OPS of .580, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Horwitz can slug not Gonzo, though. Yeah, I know. The Polish power, yeah. Jack Sowinski. Such a great name to say. Same thing with Yastrzemski. I like Yastrzemski. You know, there's just some names I like pronouncing. Like Jackson. Jackson's a good one, too. Santillan sets, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss-ski. That was anticlimactic. 1-pitch ground out. Yeah, at least move. Yeah, no, he moved the runner up. That's why I said it wasn't a bad at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder to third. Hayes is going to throw to first. But, hey, the Pirates are on the board. So, York with an RBI. Reds now up 2-1. Pretty much the least enthusiastic Pirates score I think I've called all year. Jared Triolo batting .227, OPS of .673, 7 homers, 24 RBIs. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Sowinski can't get a hit. He's struggled, but he does have the. I don't know. I like Jack. I do. 0-1 count. Santillan rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going foul. And it's 0-2. Halfway there, yeah. 2-1 is your score. Reds leading over the Pirates. A ground out brought in a run this inning. 0-2 count. Santillan kicks and deals. That is way outside, and it's a 1-2. You'll take the ground out for a run? Yeah, no, Pirates would for sure. But you're a Reds fan, so I don't know. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going foul. DFA Jack. I don't know. Like I said, I know there's not a lot of reason to like him. Again, he just had a good year a few years ago. Two decent years. Here's a 1-2. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going to go foul. He's just struggled. He's lost his swing. He's lost his confidence. I don't know. 1-2 to Triolo. 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the 8th. The Reds leading 2-1. As Santillan rocks and fires. That's going to be hit, and that's going to go foul yet again. Let's go Bucks, says Kylie. Not much to cheer for here today, though. Again, it's just 1-2. Santillan delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pirates do score a run, so we head to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 1-run game. 2-10, or 2-10. 2-1 is your score. What in the world am I watching? Okay, that was an interesting commercial. All right, well, the Reds, they're up 2-1. They do have a lot of hits. 10 hits on the day for the Reds. Only 2 runs to show for the Pirates. 3 hits and only, 1 run, to be honest. They should be happy with the 1 run because they only have 3 hits. But the Reds, again, with 10 hits. So, anyway, folks, appreciate you guys. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. That like button is clutch for small channels like mine. So definitely like and subscribe. For more play-by-play with Dr. Lay, again, I'll be back tonight for the Seahawks, and the Cardinals, the Steagles. No, yeah. No, that was no, I'm thinking differently. I'm thinking of the Pirates, Eagles. No, Steelers, Eagles. I'm messing up all of a sudden. I thought the Steelers combined with the Seahawks, but no, we did not. Seahawks were an AFL team, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. Or no, they weren't. I don't even know. I'm botching my history right now. I can't think. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But, yes, I'll be covering the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Yes, the Steelers were with the Cardinals. That's what it was. Card Pit. They went 0-10. That's right. Anyway, that doesn't matter to you guys. But, yeah, I'll be back tonight for another game. Due up at the plates will be Steer, Dela Cruz, and Andujar. Reds have 10 hits but 2 runs. Yeah, no, they cannot push across the runs. They've had a lot of hits, not a lot of runs. Spencer Steer coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3 as Monsinski will stay in the game. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. Steer's batting .239, OPS of .725, 21 homers, 74 RBIs. 0-1 count. Monsinski kicks and deals. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going to be foul, pardon me. 0-2. Who think the Pirates going to win? I don't know. Snowy, I have no idea. I'm trending no, Snowy. I don't think so. As a Pirates fan, I don't think so. But I've been wrong before. 0-2 count. Molzinski sets. He's still set. Kicks and deals. That is way in the dirt, ball 1. And, of course, if I'm wrong, I don't think I'm going to be too upset about it. In fact, there will probably be nothing upset about me if the Pirates were to win. Would feel bad for the Reds. Again, that would be kind of brutal. They'll be pulling, of course, for the Cubs tonight. But the Reds have a 3-game series with the Brewers. Here's the 1-2. That's in the dirt, and it's 2-2. So it's going to be pretty tough going forward. The Diamondbacks play the Padres this weekend, so not really an easy slate of games for either of those teams. But, I mean, the Mets do play the Marlins, which is probably the easiest of them all. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopper to third. Triolo has it. Throws to first for out number 1. 1 away for the Reds. That will bring up Ellie Dela Cruz, who's 0 for 3. He has 4 hits in the series, but none today. Batting .265, OPS of .777, 21 homers, 85 RBIs. Pirates got one. Yeah, no, they did. Did so in the top of the 8th. Wodzinski delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 8th. Again, the Reds leading 2-1 over the Pirates. Wodzinski sets and fires. That is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. One and one to Dela Cruz. Wodzinski will set. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Come on, Cruz, hit one out of the park. He has the potential to. Right now, though, down to his final strike. As it's a 1-2 count, Mlodzinski will set. Kicks and deals. That is high and in, just high and in. That's 2-2. Actually, it looks like it may have caught in the zone. So, kind of bailed out there. 2-2 counts. Mlodzinski will set. Rocks and fires. Chopper, and that's going foul. Ravens fan back. How's it going, Zay? I see Ashcraft didn't throw out his arm yet. Well, he's been out. He actually had a rough fifth inning. That is actually the difference of the ball game. The Reds scoring both their runs in the fifth. So he was yanked for Nicholas. Now we're at Mlodzinski as it's a 2-2 count to Dela Cruz. Here's the pitch. Chopper to first. Horwitz going to throw to Mlodzinski, covering the bag for out number 2. So Ellie Dela Cruz 0 for 4 today, not joining all these hits. And the Reds with 10 hits on the day. That'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's batting .316, OPS of 824, 10 homers, 43 RBIs. Andujar's 2 for 3, and Mlodzinski asking for a new baseball. My final Pirates game of the year. Probably going to end in a loss, but I did get to see yesterday's win, so that's always good. That's always fun. Mlodzinski sets, rocks and fires. That is in there for a called strike. Eating a tray of Tom Horton's fish stick and Tostitos chips dip. As I watch your saying, all right, sounds good. I'm not a fish guy. I actually don't. I do not like seafood. But I'm sure that sounds great to those seafood people. Here's the 0-1. That is going to be outside. And it's 1-1. I am hungry. I've not eaten yet. I am very much looking forward to the stream ending so I can go and eat. Nate did not like that at bat. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. Gonzalez throws to first for out number 3. Well, last chance for the Pirates, as I will potentially see the final 3 outs for the Pirates this year. Or for me, anyway, on this stream. Jeez, folks, it's been a pleasure again. If you're a Pirates fan, tune on in. Make sure to subscribe. Next year, I'll be doing the same thing. And a lot of Pirates, but I do, again, bounce around. If you're not a Pirates fan, rest assured that, again, I do cover other things other than the Pirates. I do bounce around. In fact, yesterday covered Brewers, Padres. Of course, I also covered the Pirates Reds games from yesterday as well. Mets, Cubs. Again, I bounce around, folks. That's what I do. Again, a lot of football, a lot of college football as well. So, again, baseball, NFL, college football. So, again, subscribe to the channel. But, of course, if you're a Pirates fan, what are you doing? Subscribe. I've been here since opening day. Who else is covering every Pirates game other than Paul Skeen's games? Yes, I know there's a select few that do that. You know, it is what it is. But I'm here pretty much 50-60% of the baseball season I give to the Pirates. So definitely like and subscribe. If you're a Pirates fan, again, if you're just a Reds fan as well, just a sports fan in general, subscribe. It's a growing channel, folks. It is a growing channel. Just 30 subs 6 months ago. We're over 1,100 now. We crossed 1,000 this Saturday and already 100 subs since then. So, again, it's a growing channel. Last 2 months we've had, I guess it'd be about 600, 700 subscribers. So, again, we're moving up. This is your closer for the Reds. Emilio Pagan, 2-4 with a 3.02 ERA, whip of a .96. Yesterday, he pitched as well, 1 hit and a walk, but did not allow a run. Has not allowed a run in his last 7 appearances. Due up for the Pirates is Gonzalez, Reynolds, and McCutcheon. You cover Ravens games too? At least 2 of them. I can tell you the Steelers-Ravens one's a. Got you with stuff. Thank you, Nate. We need 1 good inning, yes. But yeah, I mean, we'll see when it comes to the Ravens. Other than Steelers games, again, I do bounce around the NFL. It's kind of random, but you guys have a little bit of control of that as well, Zay. But again, I got you at least with 2 of them for sure. And I'll be covering the playoffs as well for the NFL. So, I mean, I got you for the playoffs as well, just in case you're not able to watch the game. Pagan sets as he faces Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a cold strike. Gonzalez 0 for 3 on the day, batting .262, OPS of .667, 5 homers, and 28 RBIs. Pagan will set on the 0-1. Rocks and fires. And Gonzalez hits this to right. But Marte is under it and makes the catch for a big out number 1. 1 away for the Pirates. That'll bring up Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds is batting .243, OPS of .720, 16 homers, and 73 RBIs on the season. It's 1 for 3 today. Ravens play. Okay, hey, well, I'll be here. You'll be hearing me weep and cope, Zay, for the Steelers-Ravens games because Lamar figured us out now. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 1. It was about time when he would. But again, a big game for the Ravens this weekend. Chiefs-Ravens. That'll be pretty big. 1-0 count to Reynolds. Pagan sets. Rocks and fires. That is upstairs. And it's 2-0 to Reynolds. (2-0 to Brian Reynolds. Again, nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the ninth. The Reds leading 2-1 over the Pirates. Pagan kicks and deals. Way upstairs, and it's ball 3. So 3-0. And the Reds have a lot to play for, folks. I mean, I'm sure you guys know it. Everyone here knows it. The 3-0. Reynolds hits this to right. If it's fair, it may be gone. Leaping at the wall. Oh, my gosh, he made the catch. Oh, my goodness. No way. Marte, what a play. Robbing Reynolds. Would have tied the game and guaranteed a bottom of the ninth. But Marte robs Reynolds' 17th home run of the season. Unbelievable. Robbing it. Jeez, the Reds keeping it 2-1, and it's going to be Andrew McCutchen as Reds fans are up. They are loud. Here's the pitch. And McCutchen hits this to right. Marte on the run makes the catch for out number 3. The rallying Reds hang on and avoid getting swept against the Pirates, winning 2-1. Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh. We almost had it, folks. Almost tied it up. Oh, Nate loves it. Denny's throwing up. Been listening my hour drive home from work. I like what you do here. Thank you. Go Buccos. Thank you, Matthew. Unfortunate that we did not win. How much longer on this game? This game's over, Ender. Oh, man. Parlay robbed. What is a sweep? We don't know. We brought the brooms, but we didn't know what to do with it, so we'll have to return it, I guess. Folks, the Reds have won if you're just joining in. Brian Reynolds had a home run, and it was robbed by Marte. What a huge play. Final score again, the Reds 2, the Pirates 1. The Reds moved to 81-78. They'll, of course, the Reds fans, everyone here will be paying attention to that Cubs-Mets game tonight. That's going to be pretty big. Pirates, of course, getting their 90th loss of the season. Just get us to 70 wins. I'll take it. I will take 70 at this point. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. My hair's a mess because of the mic. Jeez, but yeah, this is what I do, folks. Again, like and subscribe. I call games. You like baseball, you like football. Well, that's what I do. So again, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. I'll be back on tonight for Thursday night football, Seahawks, Cardinals. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. I'll be here. So, again, if you're not able to watch it, if you're working tonight or whatnot, want to keep up to action, of course, I'll probably be keeping you guys updated, of course, with some baseball scores as well, because that is huge. But, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe before you go. I'm going to catch you later. Thank you, Denny. Sean, yes, sir. Appreciate you. You got to go bootleg Dodgers game. I appreciate it, Nate. Good luck, of course. Again, that's going to be interesting. Yes, the Diamondbacks. Again, those are some, it's an interesting series. Right now, though, the Dodgers up 4-0 on the Diamondbacks. That's good news for the Reds. And then Christopher pulling for the Mets. Again, you guys all have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tonight. And again, make sure to like and subscribe. Do it right now. Leave a like. Don't look at my hair. Just leave a like right now and subscribe to the channel. For more play-by-play with Dr. Delay, I will catch you later. I'm going to redirect you somewhere. I just don't know where. But yeah, you guys all have a great rest of your Thursday.